hit 2 smiley, just wanted to share some love today, just BCUZI got to see the sun for a couple of hours Rosannatxt party.
Hello. Hi. I'm back. Hi. It is so good to see all of you. What a start to stream. Holy heck. I just came in, and before I even pressed go live, Ari, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs and for the 9 months. Like, what the heck? That is so heckin' generous. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for welcoming in 10 people to the jungle. I appreciate that so heckin' much. Holy shit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also 9 months is a Twitch baby, which means that you get to pick a name if you want to. I also saw that you recently joined the Discord, which is where we've been keeping track of the Twitch babies, which I feel like you do know. So feel free to let me know if you want to name our Twitch baby, but thank you so much for both of that. I really, 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 really appreciate it. And mostly just enjoy your badger emotes and your ad-free viewing for a whole month. And Robin coming in with the coconut. I haven't even said hi to anyone. You guys are causing chaos. Holy shit, Robin! What the heck? Thank you so much for redeeming the coconut roll. You now transformed from a palm tree into a palm tree with crazy coconut. Thank you so much for spending that amount of time here that you can redeem that roll. That's 20 freaking 5,000 points. Holy heck. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I need to say hi to everyone. So, important. First crew, we got Hollow, Laura, Pickup Notes, Ellie, and Robin. You guys managed to snatch one of the first 5. Congratulations. That was a tough call because that went quite quickly. But congratulations. Let me actually scroll up in chat to say hi to all of you. Ellie, hi. Thank you so much for being here. What was it? An hour ago already? I hope you're doing really, really well. Thank you for being here so early. I appreciate it. And let me see. I see so many of you watered the plants as well. Thank you so much for watering the plants. I'm very proud that I actually remembered to start up the bot before stream. So it actually counted every single one of your firsts and plants. So that is nice. But thank you all so much for watering the plants. I appreciate it. Who gave me a sub before stream even started? That was Ari. So sweet. Thank you so much. And enjoy, Robin. Enjoy the badge and the emotes and the ad-free viewing. And also, Sushiro, welcome to chat. Hello, I hope you're doing so well. It's really good to see you. Also, I just said like watered the plants, but let me actually say hi to all of you because I feel like that's important. It's just a little bit chaotic with all of the firsts in between. Robin, Lola, Hollow, Pickup Notes, TARDIS, Meredith, Pangy Bear. I never say Pangy Bear, I just always say Pangy. Why did I say your full username? Ellie, Notable, Allison, Manders, Rosalia, hi, Resonance, Jiro, Muskunen. Thank you all so much for watering the plants. It is much appreciated. I hope all of you are doing absolutely amazing. Hi, Jazzy, welcome in as well. I hope you're doing so well. It's good to see you. I missed the first guru because everything changed. How much did I miss? Wait, what? Everything changed? What do you mean everything changed? I haven't done anything. Did it? What happened? I'm very curious. It's so new in here. Wait, what is new? What? I'm so confused. Isn't stuff new? Thank you for watering the plants, Rosalia. Thank you. Is stuff new? Maybe because watering the plants is new? Is that the thing? I have loved every minute with you guys. Thank you. We've loved having you for every minute. Thank you for watering the plants, Natsum. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. You got the merch, Manders. Let's go. I'm so happy that it arrived safely. Also, hi, Anna. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really well. It's so good to see you. And also, hey, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. It's good to see you. Oh, my nose is itching so badly. I don't know why. Sweetie, thank you for watering the plants. Thank you. I hope you're well. Why is it welcome back? Where did you go? Again, how much did I miss? I went on a very small little trip, so that's why I didn't stream on Monday and Wednesday. I went to Germany for work, so that's why. So I've been like, I streamed last week on Friday, and then I didn't stream this week on Monday and Wednesday. So this is actually my first stream of the week, which is really weird because usually I get to chat to you all on Monday and like I get to ask you about your weekend, but now it's almost weekend again already. Also, thank you, Anna, for watering the Sims. Watering the Sims? You didn't water the Sims, I hope. For watering the plants. And hi, Koki, thank you too. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. And Julia, thank you as well. How are you? I hope you're doing so well. Didn't see you go live. Well, you're really on time, so you're all good, Resonance. You're all good. You look amazing today. Thank you. I bought new earrings. I saw them at Kruidvat and I was like, I need those. Those are cute. You have some Royal stay and I'm enjoying my staycation. Oh, how long do you have staycation? I love staycations. Staycations are so nice. I missed you too, Rosalia. I hope you've been so well. It's really good to see you. The first gear is not in the middle anymore. Watering the... Ah, that's why. That makes so much sense. If you're like used to clicking on a certain place, then this can be confusing. Yeah. I see the cutie in my chat, Nuts. Like, you're extra cute today. Can I say that? Yes, I can. I like your jacket. Thank you. It's so nice. This is like fleece type of stuff, so it's really nice and warm. I realized this morning that I wanted to wear something comfortable but also cute, and then I was like, this is cute because it's pink, but it's also comfortable because it's fleece. And I put it on and I was like, why do I not wear this thing more often? Because it's so good. Sweetie, do you need to get something off your chest? You're screaming awfully loud. Are you okay? Aw, Ari, that is so sweet of you to say. That is so kind. I'm so glad that, well, I have an infectious smile. Let me see. Watering the Sims is what happens in the basement. Hey, I mean, today we're gonna finish the cursed basement, so it's actually kind of appropriate. I'm not that well. I just got home from the psychologist. I was done there by 4:15, and the trip usually takes half an hour to get home. Holy shit, why was that so long, sweetie? Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really, really well. And also, Rob, welcome in. Thank you so much for watering the plants. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. That is very long, sweetie. That's like 3 hours? Holy shit. That's a long time. I'm so sorry. That's frustrating. Hi, Mick. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so, so well. Take your piss. Yep. Everyone needs to water the plants. Everyone needs to pee. Green pea, pink pea, you know, no one knows. Doing good. Work and gym went well today. Look at you going to the gym. I remember a couple of weeks back you said like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym for the first time, or not like for the first time ever, but for the first time in a while. Look at you keeping up with that. I feel like you've been going to the gym quite a lot, Julia. I am good as well, Koki. Thank you for asking, and I'm so glad to hear that you're doing okay. Kruidvat, I know, it's a good shop, right? Like sometimes they just have really good stuff. A little bit tired going into lurk because Nuts Junior bedtime. Of course, Nuts, of course. Did I get a sub? Thank you. Enjoy, Lynn. Enjoy your sub. Guess what I did earlier today? There are multiple options.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight.
You probably went to the gym, guessing by that sound command and the timing of it, but you might have also watched some Friends. I'm not sure. Where are you in Friends, Mick? Just a week. It's not, but it's nice to just chillax. Took my mom to brunch yesterday. Nice. I remember you did that the other day as well. That's like maybe already 2 weeks ago or something. But now that you mentioned this, I'm like, I remember you saying that you were going for brunch with your mom as well. Do you do that often? I was so confused with the replacement. I was scared for a sec that I was in the wrong stream. Imagine just going into the wrong stream, clicking I'm first, and then realizing, oh crap, this was not the stream I was gonna go to. Of course, Manders. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mick. Thank you. And I'm understanding that I did not miss much since you were also gone, but glad to see you. I'm really glad to see you too. And yeah, I was also gone. I took a small little break. We drove to Germany, to Kaiserslautern, which is like a little bit south of Frankfurt. And we drove there by car, which was like a 5-hour drive on Sunday. And then on Monday and Tuesday, we had like full work days in the office. It was very intense. Like, it was very useful, but very intense because we literally arrived at 8:30 and we left both days around 5. And we had meetings all the time. There was maybe 5 minutes in between to grab a coffee, and then it was just like on to the next meeting, on to more information, because it was also a lot of listening, a lot of getting to know, a lot of understanding. So my brain was like heavily fried by the end, because also on Monday night we went out for dinner with colleagues, which was really nice. But like, obviously you'd been in meetings all day and then you go out for dinner. Absolutely lovely. It was a great time. Lovely people, but it was just, I came home on Wednesday because then again, 5-hour drive back, and then I had to go by train. There was a detour because trains weren't going. So I traveled about 8 hours on Wednesday. So yesterday when I came home, I was sitting next to Scott and I was like, why did you eat all the food and now there's no dinner? And I just cried over like absolutely nothing because I was just that batshit tired. Like my brain just couldn't. So yeah. You also bought hoops today, Hollow, at Hema. Hema's a good shop too. I feel like Hema and Kruidvat, well, maybe Hema's a bit better when it comes to jewelry and stuff, but they have like a similar price point. It's just, sometimes it's just nice to buy earrings like that. About the cursed basement, yeah. The cursed basement is still very much a thing. Although I feel like we've finished that for a good chunk, and today we're going to focus more on the upstairs as well. I hope you're doing fantastic. I am. I hope you are too, Ellie. It's so good to see you. Julia promised to carry me. Carry you to the gym, Tub Tub? Pooped? I mean, I maybe Mick also pooped today, yeah. I'm a sporty person when I do it. That sounds like me so much. Like when I'm in the rhythm of going to the pool every week and like swimming, I'm quite like a sporty person in the sense that I really enjoy the process, and like then I get really into it and then I start tracking all of my data and I'm like invested.
Did this auto renew? It was the first time subbing through the website instead of phone.
Let's go.
Anyway, guess we are having a baby.
We are, Jazzy. Oh my god. And yeah, it depends on your payment method, I think. If you are paying through Ideal, I think it is you have to do it every month. But if you're paying like with credit card or PayPal or any of those, I think it auto renews. If you set that up, if you allow it. But oh my god. Nice that you switched to PC, because for anyone hanging out here that doesn't know it, subbing to Twitch is actually cheaper on PC, because otherwise your phone will actually charge you extra. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. But anyone, sub through PC, always. It's cheaper. But oh my god, we have a baby. Also, enjoy your badger emotes and your ad reviewing for a whole month. Thank you so much for wanting to support me for 9 months. That is such a long time. I really, really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But feel free to let me know what you want our baby to be named. First time on stream with my new computer, and the sound is very weird and sharp. Need to get used to this new audio. Ooh, you have a new computer, Muskunen. Tell me more. What did you get? Like, any fancy specs, or is there a specific reason you got a new one? And also, do you have then sound like from your computer, or does it come from... do you also have new speakers or something? Brunch with mom is a semi-regular thing. I love that. That is so, so sweet. Also, I'm 5 minutes behind on chat. I'm so sorry. There are multiple options. I didn't watch a lot of Friends, unfortunately. I've been busy. Yeah, that sucks when life gets in between you and Friends. I know the pain. Also, daughter is on her way to bed, so it's chaos here. Good luck, Muskunen. I hope that it gets quiet down a little bit soon. I will be Lurksies though, of course, Tub, of course. Also, just check in. I'm not sure because we got a coconut redeem from Robin. I just realized that I shouldn't forget that, and I'm gonna do it right. Oh, I think one of the mods already did it. I just wanted to make sure that it happened, but I'm glad to see that you already have the coconut roll in the Discord. But yeah, Tub, of course. Enjoy Lurksies. Thank you so much for hanging out here. And I will call you if I need you, but I think we'll be okay. But thank you for letting me know that you're lurking. My day's been stressful. I had an exam today, but I hope it went well, but still very stressful and currently feeling overstimulated. So just here for the cozy vibes. I hope I can provide them. I'm sorry that you're feeling stressed. Remember to treat yourself to a nice drink. I was gonna say cup of tea, but then I realized not everyone likes tea. Like a nice drink, some good food, and that you take your rest by sleeping and stuff. I'm pretty sure that you ace the exam because you're really smart, but I can totally understand the stress that comes with it. On the way back from Den Haag, we drove past Rotterdam. Damn, that port is huge. Yep. We are the biggest port in Europe. And I think we are the 3rd biggest port in the world. So it makes, yeah, it's pretty big. I love that though. Like, I love the fact that I think 80% of our city is actually just port and not actually city. But that makes our city really big in terms of square meters. But how was your trip, Julia? I hope you had loads and loads and loads of fun. Also, I got a new like lip gloss to put over my lipstick. It stained so badly. Holy crap. I just took a sip and I just left my lip on my cup. Today is low-key celebrating day because I've decided I'm gonna leave the current job by midsummer. Let's go, Allison. I'm so proud of you. I am so, so proud of you.
Seven months subbed altogether and he have a 5-month streak kleiner dan 3 and hello everyone.
Let's go. Thank you so, so, so much, girl from Nora. I really appreciate that. That is so heckin' kind. Thank you so much for the 7 months and the 5-month streak. I really, really, really appreciate it. Please enjoy your badge, your emotes, and your ad reviewing for a whole month more. How are you doing? It's really good to see you.
Choo-choo, motherfucker, let's go!
Lisa! Thank you for the 100 bits and for starting up the hype train. I really appreciate it. How are you doing, by the way? That picture of you too in the Discord, I cannot. My heart was like, phew. I'm already behind on chat. What the heck? Thank you so much. What is going on? Ah! Okay, I need to scroll down because my activity feed is confused of what just happened there. Wait. Oh my god, I'm so far behind on chat. Holy shit. Resonance, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Laura. I really, really appreciate that. Laura, please enjoy your badge, your emotes, and your ad-free viewing for a whole month, courtesy of Resonance. That is so, so heckin' kind. Thank you so much. And thank you for taking the hype train to level 2. What the heck? And hi, Rose. Welcome in. Thank you for watering the plants. I am so far behind. Oh my god. Simlina, hi. Welcome in. Lisa, welcome in. Okay. Thank you for also watering the plants. Mick, thank you for watering the plants as well. Because of snow, buses were cancelled. When buses are cancelled, people struggle to get home, meaning they try to get a taxi, me included. Took over an hour to get a taxi. When finally get a taxi and we're on our way home, the damn bridge got stuck in open position. Oh my god. I'm sorry, sweetie. That really sucks. That sounds like a really, really tough day and a really tough struggle. And I'm so sorry. That's like the last thing you want after therapy. I'm so sorry. What other sports do you like besides swimming? Not many. But that's because most of them hurt my joints. So swimming is like actually something that I can do low impact. I really enjoy skating, by the way. I should not say nothing because I really enjoy skating and like roller skating. I really enjoy ice skating as well. So I do like some. I also really like tennis when I was younger. I haven't played it in a long time though. Yeah, exactly. Play Store and App Store, take a cut. Yeah. I was an athlete way back, so it's easy for me to get back. I need to keep up with it. Yeah. I also used to do like water polo and competitive swimming when I was younger, which I feel like kind of stuck with me. I cannot remember how I paid, but anyways, I gun you this. I was like, I gun you this? You gun me? What? What is gunnen in Engels? I know this. I think. Wait, I know this. Why do I not know this right now? Actually, I don't think I know how to translate that. I don't think there is a proper translation for gunnen. Anyone who's speaking Dutch who like knows this? Because I don't. I'm very confused now that I don't know that. Hi Ari, welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. I got them. I got them new today, so I'm glad that you like them. I had issues today too, so holy shit. 200 on taxi rides in 24 hours? I'm so sorry. That sucks big time. Big time. I'm slow today. No worries. Please don't worry about it, sweetie. It's completely fine. It's completely fine. Maybe Mick did it. Mick's also here, so I'm not sure who did it, but please take your time. If you just want to lurk and vibe today and like not do any modding, that's also okay? Just so you know. Just so you know. I was playing around with the thought of a Dutch Norwegian name. Ooh, I love that thought. Let's go. Yes. Yes. I love that idea. Can you see I'm excited? Okay, oh my god. Den Haag was really good. Short, the weather was meh. Yeah, the weather was not that well last week. Now was it? Yeah. I think Lob was more fascinated with the red panda. I mean, to be fair, the red panda was really cute. Like, it came so close. Well, judging by that picture, I think he wasn't just fascinated with the red panda. Everyone, type faster. Oh, confuse Rosanna's brain even more. I'm only 4 minutes behind. It's a pre-5K party today, it seems. I'm just really glad to see all of you. Thank you guys so much for that hype train. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That is so heckin' kind. I'm totally forgetting to feed the cats. We'll be right back. Of course, Jazzy. Before they start like doing the death stare from the couch, that one picture that you one time sent. Also, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. Hi, Rose. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Also, I love it when I'm like, oh, I'm so far behind in chat. And then later I see like one of the moderators enable the slow mode for the room. And I'm like, I can do that myself too. I just forget that that's an option until someone does it. And I'm like, oh, that's so smart. So smart to have the slow mode on. And then I just forget that that's an option. This is why I need my mods. Because my brain just doesn't work when I'm streaming. I'm trying not to get my hopes up over an apartment we've been looking for. Ooh. Okay, I get that you don't want to get your hopes up because then obviously you're just setting yourself up for disappointment because obviously with apartments and stuff, it's a big challenge. But I will still keep my everything crossed for you that you get it. Talking about skating makes me want to get a pair of Converses. Ooh. Yeah. Do it. I think they would look really good on you. I don't know why, but I feel like they totally fit your vibe. I love ice skating. Ice skating. Let's go. More ice skaters here. It's too Dutch. Yeah, apparently. It's funny for like people who are usually viewed as gierig. I know the word for that. I know there's a word for this. Like when we always want things cheap and on sale. I think it's funny that we have a word like gunne in our language. Of course, Ellie, of course. New computer, cause old one suddenly didn't go anymore. Hard drive was busted and couldn't be rescued anymore. Oh no. That sucks. I got the cheapest gaming laptop I could find. Only 1,500, yeah. Well, for like a gaming laptop, it's still a lot of money, obviously. 1,500 is definitely not cheap. But considering that it's a gaming laptop, which usually means that at least it has a dedicated GPU in it, that's pretty decent. I hope it's good. Like, I'm keeping my fingers and everything crossed that you'll just get to enjoy it to the fullest. No new speakers or nothing, just crisp sound. Just crisp sound. Crisp sound from the computer itself. It makes sense that I was wondering if you have like an actual computer, like a desktop, or if you have a laptop. Because obviously in the laptop there's speakers and it makes a difference. Supposedly the public transit company is going to reimburse me for the taxi rides. I really hope they do, because it sucks that you had to do that. Streamer, please explain that comment. Which comment? I do not know which comment you are talking about. Absolutely no idea. Care to elaborate? Also, hi Blob, it's really good to see you. I'll find a very fitting Norwegian Dutch one. Yes, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Jazzy, oh my god. I said I was behind on chat. This shouldn't come as a surprise. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well today. Super tired, might take a bath. Do it. Do it. Baths are perfect. As long as you don't fall asleep in the water. Honestly, it feels like I'm here to be here and look handsome. Doesn't sound like a very bad thing to me. Doesn't sound like a very bad thing to me. You got over 40 people crossing their fingers for the apartment. Yes, everyone is here being like, yes, let's go. Oh, I'm on Lisa. About me being more fascinated with something not Red Panda. Well, there was this certain really beautiful person right next to you that well, you looked very smitten and happy with. Like, made your face like light up and smile? Something like that? I don't know. It's just a guess. I mean, I might be completely wrong, and maybe that was just because there was another red panda that you saw right at the moment that the picture was being taken. Like, I don't know. Could be. I don't want to make any assumptions. I wasn't there. But I wouldn't blame you if it was because of the person next to you. Like, I would get it. Red pandas are really cute. I have to say that. I have to say that. I'd cross my DNA if I thought that would help, but the last time I did that, I turned into a dolphin. I needed to think about that sentence for so long. I was like, you turned into a dolphin? I now just get it. We're crossing our everything, but not our DNA. Oh my god, yes, get a red panda onesie. That's perfect. Speaking of, it might not be a red panda, but do you guys want to see, like, one of the cutest things on earth? Okay, I feel like I need to give some context. Because for the non-Dutchies in here, you might actually not know what a wuppie is. Because that's quite crucial to the story that I want to tell you guys. Because wuppies, they were originally made way back when, like maybe 2008, something like that, for the World Championship football or soccer, depending on where you're from. And Top Desk actually in that year made custom Top Desk wuppies, like in our original Top Desk colors. And they became so popular that even far beyond when like the football tournament was over and no one had wuppies, we still had wuppies. I'm gonna show you what a wuppie is. Because there's just no way I can like explain this properly without showing you. So this is a wuppie. It's this little thing where you can like, the feet were sticky and you can like take off the thing and then you can put it like on top of like something. But these things, like the shop that made the wuppies originally was the Albert Heijn, or like the Appie, which is our local supermarket. But then they had this thing where you could custom brand them with like this sort of label on it. Long story very short, because otherwise I can talk endlessly about wuppies. I got some from my work in Germany because they still had them apparently. I got a box with 5 of them. So I dropped them on my dinner table because I literally just unpacked and I dropped them on the dinner table. And then all of a sudden I'm upstairs. I need to share my screen in a bit again. That's why I'm staying here. All of a sudden I'm upstairs and I hear Toot meowing like a mad person. Well, cat, mad cat. Like just screaming. So I was like, what is she doing? Is she okay? I go downstairs to find this. I'm gonna show you guys. I need to make sure that I'm sharing my audio because you need to hear it. Like, I'm gonna even pause the music for this because you need to hear this because it was so adorable. You guys ready? She was just playing with a wuppie. And she just kept carrying it around the whole living room. But look at the little jump. She's so cute. Your plants, I love them. I love them too. And then she actually continued, so I made a second video. Of course, Selena, enjoy your food. Enjoy your food. She owns it now. Yeah, it's hers. It's hers. Love the living room. Thank you. Hi, Whoops. Well, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Cat, yeah. She is so weird. Like, she's trying to bite it, but she's like backwards, so she can't reach it. And obviously she doesn't have any teeth, so she's like trying to grab it, but it doesn't stay in her mouth. She was so happy. Yes, they are mirrors of their owners. I'm weird as well. But I think we already knew that, right? But this is such orange cat behavior. Like with the jump over here. Wait. She's like free running. Thank you, Notable. Thank you. Parkour! Exactly! But yeah, I just had to share that with you guys before we do anything else on stream today, because that's just... I mean... how can you not fall in love with a cat? That's so silly. And then at one point... Wait, I just realized I forgot to show you. At one point, she actually sat down on the rug because she caught it. And then... Seuss was actually very intrigued, scared, but intrigued. Like, she didn't actually want to come too close, but she was also curious. So look, like, Toot actually has the Vippy. She had her paw on it, like, the entire time. She actually walked over to me and, like, dropped it as if she had caught a mouse, and then she was giving it to me. And then she kept her paw on it so it wouldn't go anywhere. And then Seuss came over being like, what is this? What do you have? And she was so curious, but every time there was like the slightest movement, Seuss would be like, you're just standing there as a silent giant filming her. Yep. That's my job as a cat mom. I haven't seen those in a long time. We have custom ones at the company that I work for. We made them like 10, 15 years ago, and we just still have them. Look, Seuss, what I got. She's like so proud. Oh, it would be so nice to put on a postcard. Yes, I would love that. Seuss is just so pretty. Toot too, of course, but Seuss is a rare sight. True. I feel like Toot is like just silly and weird and just really cute and quite rare for the fact that she is a female tabby. But Seuss is actually, her pattern is like really pretty, and she's one of those cats that every time you pet her, she immediately starts to wash herself. She's like very meticulous in how she takes care of her fur, and you can like see it. Like her fur is very well kept. So she knows that she's pretty. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I just had to share that with you because this was like one of the highlights of my day today. That she was just yelling at me for the fact that she was so proud of getting a Vippy. She was so proud. But yeah, I just had to share that with you guys. Also, I just see that I got a notification that my video on YouTube is uploaded. In case you're curious, or just saying that I actually recorded a brand new episode of the Pack Legacy Challenge today. I filmed for 2 hours. It was such a long episode to film. I filmed for 2 hours, and then I also completely finished the edit in 1 day, so I'm very proud of myself. And it's gonna go live on Sunday over on my YouTube channel. Link was just posted in chat. And it is another chaotic one. In case you love my chaotic gameplay over here. Just plugging that. Saw our brown tabby sitting in the grass the past few days like Panther used to do. The cat ignored me though. My heart cried. Oh no, Rose. Oh, that's painful. When all you want is just like a cat to notice you and give you attention and give you love. And then the cat's like, no. I'm doing my own thing today. Also, how do you guys feel about starting up The Sims? Because it's been 42 minutes. Can't wait. Yes, bring the chaos. Yay! I was actually quite proud of myself for recording and editing a full episode in one day, or like a full video, because usually I record and edit on different days because it's just both is quite intense for my brain. But somehow I managed to do both, and I was quite proud of myself. Okay, I'm just starting up The Sims now. Which build were we doing again? We were doing the one with the cursed basement, but I think that's the one that we were doing. I haven't done any landscaping either, so we will also need to do that. I do think that we might not need like the full stream to finish this build, but that might just be me being overly like optimistic about this. There is a chance, obviously. Hello, game. Are you going to? There we go. I might be overly optimistic and we might need the whole stream, but we did quite a lot of this build on the first stream that we worked on it. So depending on like how much time we need, we could also towards the end of the stream do a little bit of Not So Berry. About the new computer, I'm so happy I now have pink light on my keyboard. Oh, that's the best. I love it when you can change the color of the backlight of your keyboard. As a non-native English speaker, how would you pronounce the word? I would say... Ooh, that's a good question. I was gonna say gothy, but then I realized no, because there's no H after the T, so I would say gothy? Coty? I don't know. You're getting pets again from Rosannatxt, from Pickup Notes, from Muskunen, from Ellie, from Lola, from Notable. I can change my keyboard light from bright white to no light. Hey, it's still changing the light. From Nuts, from Cookie. Are you happy? Oh, am I getting kisses? Wanna sit? You're getting even butt scratches from Koki. Okay, I'll put my leg up so that you can sit. She was just looking at my lap like, hello? Are you gonna like make room for me? From Girl from Norway as well. Everyone was so glad to see you. They loved your parkour. I showed them your moves. Yeah. I showed them your moves. Are you proud of your moves? Of your little jump? The queen demands her sitting place. Exactly. Ooh, more pets from Rose. Can be pronounced as fish. You take the GH sound from laugh, the O from women, and the TI nation. Wow. I mean, true. You could pronounce that as fish. From Molly as well. Also, hi, Molly. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. It is so good to see you. I mean, I'm so confused, Rosannatxt. Like, you are so right. But at the same time, my brain, like, everything in my brain is telling me that that is so wrong. Okay, Toot is actually, she sat down and she's purring very loudly. I also keep getting like the notifications that I need to update my mods, but I'm kind of refusing to do that because next week I'm definitely going to have to update my mods because everything is gonna break. This is such good tea. Also, I just got a DM and of course I got distracted by it. Can be completely silent. GH from though, O from people, T from ballet, and I from business. Now my brain is even more confused. It's so true. See, this is why English language is weird. I'm really tired, so gonna go to bed. Of course, Lil, of course. I hope you have some wonderful sleeps and that you wake up all rested tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Basically, English is stupid. Yeah, I think that would be a very good conclusion. Also, for those of you who have missed the first stream that we were working on this house, the house that you see in the top corner is actually the house that we are building today. As you can see, it's a very simple and plain house. Like, there's nothing really special. We don't have any pictures of the back. So I'm gonna wing it here over here. I'm gonna have to make this pretty because obviously this right now looks hideous. We're also gonna have to do landscaping and like the front and everything, but relatively seen, it's a very basic house. We also mimic the floor plan inside. So you come in here, then there's this nice little living area, which we just did some decoration and like layout of the room. Still gonna have to make it prettier and cuter. There's a little desk. Then over here you have, there's like a full wall that sort of blocks the kitchen, but it's all relatively open. There's the dining table. Then if you walk around the stairs, there's a little hallway that leads into the bathroom, and then there's 2 bedrooms. And then this house is very quaint and cute and lovely, and we're gonna decorate it as if nothing special is up here in this house. But the person that lives here has a slight obsession, and with slight, I mean an absolutely horrible obsession with Winterfest and Father Winter. So the basement is their their space, you could say. This tiny Jill cell is for Father Winter. He will live here. She captured him one Christmas and locked him in here, and he was never to be seen again. And actually, she is running an OnlyFans account for Father Winter. So this is the photo studio. Don't ask me why this is the cursed basement. I simply executed the ideas from people in chat. I just asked, what should we put in the basement? And we just combined all of the things that people had. So one said you should lock Father Winter in. The other said it should be an OnlyFans studio. We even talked about a sex dungeon, but we feel like that pushed it a little bit because we don't really have the items in The Sims. But I feel like this is pretty darn close. Also, of course, do I say the slyest Fox streams? I hope I say that correctly, but feel free to let me know if I say it wrong or if you prefer any other nickname, but welcome to chat. I mean, I get it. I would probably laugh at this too if I heard it for the first time because it is quite weird. No one says it right. Really? But I said it right. Everyone says stylist. Oh, I see where that comes from. If you're like a native English speaker, I get why your brain makes that into stylist, but I always, when I'm not sure about usernames, I try to read it very literally. Fox or slyest is okay. Okay, then I'm just gonna go, although Callie, I love Callie as well. It's a beautiful name. I can set Callie up as a nickname for you and then I can remember it. If you're okay with that, of course. If you prefer your like nickname on Twitch, that's also completely fine. But I'm very proud of myself. I usually butcher usernames. We totally have a normal chat here. Nothing weird going on. No. I live in California, so Callie from... Oh, nice. I love that. Do you always have good weather then? I feel like that's the thing they say about California, right? That the weather is always good. Awesome. Then I'm just gonna say Callie because I love that. But yeah, I think I want to finish like the super cursed basement in the middle of the stream a bit because that's where we ended last time. So maybe we can start with some landscaping and then do the cursed basement. How do we like that? Also, fun story, by the way. When I was in Germany for work, like on the past couple of days, I think it was the Monday night after the dinner, we got home, but we were like back in the hotel around 8. And I was really cold, so I took the shower and then I was like nice and warm and cozy. And I was like, okay, what am I gonna do now? It's like 8:30. It's not like I'm gonna go to sleep already. And then I was like, you know what? I could just download The Sims on my work laptop because it's free. Like, you know, just base game. And then I downloaded The Sims, and I just played The Sims on my work laptop on like super crappy quality. And I downloaded UI cheats and Better Build By. Like, I didn't even start up the vanilla Sims. I just modded it right away. Wouldn't dream of anything weird here. No. No. We don't do weird. Like, if you see anything weird here, that's not us. That's just imposters. California's on fire? Wait, what? Really? It's actually been cold and rainy and snowed in LA County in the last week or so. Really? Wow. Snow in California. You have a very slight cute accent. No worries, no worries. We get that question a lot. I'm from the Netherlands, so there is indeed a slight accent, although not many people can place it because I also don't sound like a Dutch person speaking English. I also don't know where my accent comes from. That makes sense, Rosannatxt, actually, now that you say it. That sounds very sensible. I feel like this foundation goes quite well. Okay, I really need to fix the back of this build because this is just starting to get embarrassing. This looks ridiculous. So something like this, and then maybe put a roof over it? Like the same as we did in the front? See, it does have an extra overhang, doesn't it? No, that's just on the inside, okay. And then maybe we can put some pillars. Do we have some in the front? Yeah, we do. We can just kind of mirror what we have going on over here. And then there's like this small porch area-ish. I think that could be cute. Like, it is such a simple house that I don't feel like I should go overboard with adding like a full porch in the back. I'm just gonna make a small backyard. Although, now that I'm seeing this, I feel like maybe it should be one in. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. And then like so, and then we should get the railing. I think that could be cute. Also, I just realized I haven't changed the texture on the roof. I think? No, I haven't. I think this is closer to what we have in the reference picture, right? Could do a little deck. I feel like, well, actually, maybe I could go one out because then it's next to the two windows on like both sides. And then we can maybe add like the trash can over here or something. It's so slight I couldn't tell, but Netherlands makes sense. I've been to Amsterdam. It was so lovely. Really nice. How long was that ago? If you want to tell, of course. I'm just getting into The Sims. I've been doing nothing but downloading CC and making streamer friends. Well, you're always welcome here. And this, like, it's gonna sound so much like a plug, but I mean it obviously like in the best way to help out. If you're ever looking for good Max's Match CC, I have a couple of videos on it on my YouTube channel. If you ever see me use any CC on stream, that is like, all of it is in the videos on my channel. I have a playlist called like CC stuff, I think. That is like basically everything I use because there's so much good stuff out there. So if you also, like, if you find any good things, feel free to share it because I'm always looking for more CC. I don't need any more because I have too much, but I'm always looking for more. Of course, thank you. And hi, Poke, welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing so well. I haven't even made it to house building yet. I've played before, but not in about 1.5 years. Ooh, well, what have you been doing so far in the game? I love it. Like, I wish I could experience The Sims for the first time again. Like, sometimes I miss being, like, new to The Sims. Because it's just so nice. Oh, no, haha. Hello, Noah! How are you doing today? It's so good to see you. How have you been? I hope you're doing really well. I think this is perfect. That fits. Wow. I'm impressed. I think that also needs to be... That needs to be 0.3, actually. I think. I just really want it to be 0.4. But on this side, it's like slightly too large, but maybe we can do it around the corner so it kind of meets. I've played it before, but not in so long, and I've never used CC, so it's a whole new world. I remember getting into CC for like the first time. My best friend had already been playing The Sims for like a long time. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. And she told me about CC, and I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. And then I looked it up, and I think on that same day, I like got a ridiculous amount of CC. I just went on a haul. And also in the beginning, I didn't really know the difference between build by CC and no, not build by CC. Max's Match and Alpha. So I had to like learn all of that. Is it -1? No, actually that is not. It needs to be a little bit higher. That's perfect. And then, because I want to place a tree there, because that side of the build is a little bit sad, actually. Thank you, Molly, for watering the plants. I'm doing excellent today, and I do have fun news. You are making me terribly curious now. But I am doing well, thank you for asking. My trip to Germany was really nice, but I'm also really glad to be back home. I've spent 2 streams just downloading CC. That sounds like the right way to play The Sims. My rescue cat is adjusting really well. She still needs time, some time, but her progress is really good. I am so glad, Julia. I'm so glad. What was her? Was it he or she? And what is their name? I'm very, very curious. I lost all my Sims with the computer, still hoping the experts get them rescued, but not holding my breath on that. I'm keeping my everything again crossed for you, Muskunen. Like, hard drives dying is really painful and really sucks. But they can sometimes retrieve things, so it would be really nice if they can retrieve your saves. The fun news is here. Now I'm curious, how many uses Max's Match Alpha or a mix? Could we do a poll? I actually like that idea. Yeah, let's go. Let me actually set up a poll, new poll. I'm just gonna do CC question mark, not at all. Max's Match. Alpha or Sims? I don't like The Sims. That's just especially for Sweetie. For Sweetie and Tup Tup. I made an option for you on the poll. Do you like it? Maybe it's a she and she's black and white. Oh my god, maybe it's such a cute name. I love that. Okay, fun news is here. Let's go, Noah! Congratulations on registering. Do you not like need to pass tests or something, or can you just, is it like open register for everyone? And what is it going to be? I need to know all the deets. Like, tell me more. Very important. Maybe some flowers? Could be cute. And then maybe we can use the same flowers over here. Thank you for that follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well today. I have my debug turned on, so then all of a sudden this category is like huge. But I was thinking, do I want to do small balconies? No, I feel like that's too much. I definitely want to do some flower pots and stuff, though. Like this. We are doing it. because that is adorable. Oh, that needs to be one higher. Haha. There we go. I like that. So where's the poll? I missed something. It is up above chat. You should be able to see it. Oh, what is the poll for? Molly asked, like, who is using Max's Match CC or Alpha or like, just out of curiosity. So if you're using CC in The Sims, that is, I love how 3 people voted for The Sims. I don't like it. I love that. I see that 6 of you don't use any CC and 8 of you so far use Max's Match. No one is using Alpha CC. It's going to be the 14th to 16th of April in London. It's open register, but all the tickets for every wave are gone in like 30 seconds and you managed to snatch it. I don't know what the difference is. So Max's Match is this like CC that looks the same as the game. So very cartoonish. If you use it in game, you couldn't really tell the difference between what is made by Maxis, the creator of The Sims, or that is CC. So that's why it's called Max's Match. Alpha is kind of the one that uses very realistic 3D textures. Like the ones that you can obviously see are not made by The Sims themselves. I am so terrified, but also so excited. I'm very excited for you. If you need any tips for like things to do in London, I might have some. Because it's one of my favorite cities. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing really, really well. I have Alpha CC in game, but just because I'm too lazy to get rid of it. Oh yeah, I do feel that. I had that for the longest time until I deleted my entire mods folder. Also, hi, Apple. It's really good to see you. And hi, Celeste. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. I like CC for people. That is Alpha. I like it too. I just, like, I like it when I'm creating Sims and I'm really enjoying the process, but I don't like it whenever I go in game and I start playing, because then for some reason it just looks like they're all out of place. But I know people that make, like, their entire game look like Max's, look Alpha, like the houses, everything is Alpha, and then they fit in really well, so you can totally make it work. I'm just always far too lazy to do that. I'm just far too lazy to do anything, to be honest. That needs to be a 1.4 again. Not 1.4, just 0.4. I'm doing so well. I got a job as a trauma therapist. Let's go, Celeste. Let's go. Congratulations. That is big news. I'm so happy for you. You deserve that so much. So much. I love how we all voted Max's Match, but have some Alpha slid in. Yep. I feel like that's the thing. Like, it's mainly like, are you a heavy Alpha user or do you have some Alpha items? Because I still also have some Alpha items in my game for sure. Like, especially in Create a Sim, like some hairs or something are just a little bit too Alpha to be Max's Match, if that makes any sense. But so far, it's like 43% of you use Max's Match. 38 of you don't use any CC at all in The Sims. 3 of you are like, Sims, why would I care? And then just 1 of you is using Alpha CC as like their main source of CC. That was a nice poll. I like that. I haven't really seen enough of the house stuff to know the difference. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. Take your time. There is no rush in exploring the game. Like, I'm not sure the difference between Alpha and Max's house stuff. That makes sense. I think you'll see it pretty soon. If you grab like a chair that is noticeably different from other things in the games, you'll probably see it. But some items are really in between. Like, if you use them well, they can be so Max's Match that you don't really see them. But if you use them wrong, they like stick out like a sore thumb, if that makes any sense. I might ask for restaurant recommendations, but I think I have enough on my hands most of the day. That's true. That is true. But I might have some really good, like Brewdog, definitely. I like it. Also, if you like just regular chicken, Cheeky Nando's. It's not called Cheeky Nando's. It's called Nando's. It's really good. Like, honestly, really nice restaurant. And I might have some other tips as well, but I just need to think about it. But Nando's is the first that came to mind now. I've actually not played with it yet. I've been recreating my streamer friends to make a streamer house of... Oh my god, that is so cool, Callie. And also, you went to TwitchCon. That's pretty dope. And thank you for that follow. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. That is pretty dope. I'm guessing you went to the one in San Diego and not the one in Europe. So I'm using the CC to get their hair, etc. as close to real life as possible. I love that. That's definitely a challenge if you just do it with regular Sims. I'm so happy. Yeah, of course. I totally get that. I totally get that. I'm nervous to download CC because I'm not good with computers and I'm afraid I'll do something to mess it up. If you ever need it, Meredith, I have like on my YouTube channel a full beginner's guide to CC, which like step by steps walks you through where to download CC, whether you can assess if certain CC is safe, where you should place it on your computer, how you should keep it up to date, what like the difference is between a mesh and a recolor, what the difference is between Max's Match and Alpha, like all of the things that you need to know just in one video, clustered per topic, so you can kind of click through if there are certain things that you might already know. What I know from CC is like the CC itself cannot really easily mess up your computer or your game unless it's broken, but that can happen to mods and CC. That's like kind of part of the deal, but there's way to fix it. That like it's just annoying. It takes time, but there's definitely ways to fix it. I think the most dangerous thing with CC is that you like you need to download it from safe websites so you don't attract any viruses. But I think in the video I hope that I explain quite well like how to assess whether a website is safe. You think the Max's Match is getting better and better? Do you mean the CC? Also, hi, Barachuta. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. Thank you for watering the plants. I might hate the alpha stuff once I start playing. I mean, some people really don't mind it. I think it might also just be the slight perfectionist in me that has an issue with it. I just want to drag that one down. I don't like that you can see it poking through over there. Have you talked about what plants you have behind you in your office? Can't tell what they are from here. I can quickly, I haven't talked about it much, but I can tell you. This one with the big leaves is called elephant's ear. I don't actually know what the actual plant name is. I know that we call it an elephant's ear. That one, the one like the taller, like wheat looking one, is fake. It's decorative. The one that you can see here, it's difficult to see. That is also the one that I have on like the two hanging plants, and I also have them above. I don't actually know what the plant is called, but I have a really big version in my living room and it keeps making babies. I can look it up if you're really curious. It can either grow up or it can like start as a hanging plant. And then that one is a fern palm, I think is what it's called. I'm very bad at plant names. Like I love my plants and I know how to take care of them, but I just can't remember their names. And then in my windowsill, I have 3 banana plants. I think that's all the plants that I have in my office. Also, I'm doing good, Celeste. Thank you for asking. Thank you, thank you. It was close so I could drive there. Nice. Nice. That's like really chill. The one in Europe was in Amsterdam, which for me was really close, so I could just take the train, which was just chef's kiss. It's so nice to not have to travel. I got my schedule for school this month. 7 days for the rest of the month since we planned around the strike. So the next 2 weeks, it is Tuesday and Thursday. And the last week is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's actually a very decent schedule for school. That's nice. Like you don't have to immediately go 5 days a week. Getting so tired already. I should probably do some self-care and try to get some sleep. Yes, Muskunen. That sounds like a very good idea. Because I know for you it's an hour later, so it's already past 9. And if you're tired, at least like, I'm not sure how you are on bedtimes. Like for instance, I can't sleep at 10 already, but at least like getting yourself ready, like not looking at any screens anymore, brushing your teeth, like getting your pajamas on, just kind of easing into going to bed, even if you don't immediately go to sleep, but just letting your brain calm down. So as soon as you hop into bed, you can actually sleep, would be a really good idea. Yeah, Also, Blueberry Hoosk. I hope I said that correctly. I struggled for a second. Welcome to chat. Elephant air plants are lovely. They really are. I just have a really big struggle with mine because when I got it, it was like it had 4 leaves and then 2 died. And ever since, it makes a new leaf and then 1 dies. So it always has just 2 leaves. And I don't know why. It's like a cycle. It did take me a minute to know that recolors needed certain meshes. Yes. Honestly, the reason I put it in my video is because it took me a really long time to learn that too, and I always thought that I just had a lot of broken CC in my game. It might be called Pozos. I actually don't know. I have no idea. I'm like, literally, even if you start naming names, I will not know because I simply have never known the name of the plant. I just saw it in the shop and I was like, oh, that's pretty. And then I buy it and then I just look at the plant and then like I judge by the soil and by the quality of the leaves, whether it needs water. And obviously when I buy it, I just look at the tag and I'm like, okay, that one needs sunlight. And then I put it somewhere with sunlight. That's it. It's definitely not a Monstera because I do know that one I do and I have it downstairs. It's like, Many says that you hardly see the difference in objects. Yep. Yeah, you really do. It's difficult to notice Max's match. Oh, Robin, she just left. Isn't Sims going to be supporting some CC? Yeah, they are. So I haven't made a video about this yet. But it actually, if you, it's called CurseForge. It is a website that is also used by Minecrafters, by the way, to use or to download all of their mods. But on CurseForge, you can actually download the CurseForge app. And in that app, you can actually download CC and mods, which are like safe to use, and they will update automatically. As soon as the creator brings out an update, it will update automatically. It is one of the things that I've been really meaning to transfer because you can do everything through CurseForge for like your big mods, and then still have CC in your folder if it isn't available on CurseForge. So you're not like limited to using only things in the app. But it is making CC way more accessible for people that don't know anything about it. But I know that there are a lot of good YouTube creators who have made videos on how to use CurseForge. I will write it out because I can imagine that like hearing someone say it a million times. That's the website. Like that is where you can actually download CC that you for like 100% know that is going to be safe. If it is stocks Monstera, maybe. It's definitely not Monstera. I have that one downstairs. That's like one of the few plants I actually know the name from. I'm a plant nerd, so I've been trying to figure out what's there. I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. So for April, we'll see at the end of the month. I hope that it is also going to be a chill schedule, Robin. And thank you for that follow as well. Thank you. I just made some cookie dough so I can make cookies tomorrow. Ooh, bring some over, please. I would love some cookies. Yeah, I love it how people take care of each other. That's why I love this community so much. Like everyone is always looking out for each other. I just noticed in my Twitch notifications. Well, you are very lucky then, Blueberry. The Sims resource is also amazing. That's true, yes. However, it depends on like what kind of CC you want to download. I know that the Sims resource mainly has alpha CC. It doesn't have a lot of Max's match. Yeah, CurseForge. Yeah. I didn't even think about updating CC, and now I have so much that it sounds like a nightmare. I don't want to be like that person again, but I also have a YouTube video on how to organize your CC folder so updating it or like maintaining it is easier. I have had like 3 waves of managing a CC folder, and every time we're like improved my way of organizing it so it was easier to maintain. This house is so cute. How does it look so far? Hi, Connor. Welcome to chat. I can quickly show you. It is very simple on the outside. We were just doing some decoration or like landscaping. On the inside, the floor plan is there, and we have some basic decorations in to just see for scale, but I'm definitely going to change probably the layout and the look and stuff. And the basement is a little bit cursed. It is a little jail for Father Winter because the person that lives here is obsessed with Winterfest and they have a little photo studio to do photo shoots with Father Winter. Is it possible to make a house that is entirely underground? Yes, it is. The only thing that you would need is like upstairs, you would need a stairwell or like something to enter. Alocasia is the one is called elephant tears in Norwegian. It doesn't say elephant tears, it says elephant ears in Norwegian. That might as well be like the Latin name. That is the one for mine as well. Do the sellout thing? Which sellout thing, Noah? I did organize them. Look at you go. For like a first time CC user, organizing them right off the bat is like very impressive. Yeah, you would have to refine them. That is true. That is true. Although CC doesn't very often break, it's mostly mods that break with every big update. Although the update for next week, I'm like a little bit scared that it might actually break a lot. It is a bit messed up, Celeste. Yeah. Being call to actions on your own video. Yeah. I was like, what are we talking about again? Imagine someone finding this house randomly on the gallery. We'll need to make sure to write a good description because this is going to be confusing for people probably. Also, I really like this hardwood flooring for the porches always. So that is kind of cute. Do we want to put anything in the front yard? Like, this is a house where we'll probably have some kids. So we could maybe potentially put like a swing set or something. Okay, I'm gonna need to turn off debug and live edit because there's just too much going on at the same time. Like, the kids don't have to know that their mom or dad is keeping Santa in the basement, okay? Just don't say anything about the basement. Just upload it, and then like when people download it, like, oh, that's so cute. How did we come up with this backstory? So I said, I jokingly put in the title of the stream, what should we put in the basement? And then first someone said a sex dungeon. And then someone else said, you should lock up Father Winter, because in my latest episode of my Pack Legacy Challenge that I've been playing over on YouTube, Father Winter stole something from me. So they were like, you need to lock him up. It needs to be a jail for Father Winter. And then people were like, what if it's like a sex dungeon with Father Winter? And that's how it came to be. That episode was pure chaos. Just wait until you see the one after, Noah. The one that I recorded today. I recorded for 2 hours. And the video is going to be 45 minutes long. Because I didn't, like, there was just too much that I needed to do. There was too much going on. I think it was Charlotte who came up with the idea of locking Father Winter in. And I think it was Kara who came with the idea of a sex dungeon. No, Tup, it wasn't me. Stop blaming me for all these wild ideas. I just combined them and actually executed, but I didn't come up with them originally. I would never do that. Who do you think I am? Also, I just realized, I still have to watch the video that you send me. I feel really bad for not watching it before. But with, like, being in Germany and then traveling back, I had so much on my brain that I just completely forgot, and I just realized it now. I'm blaming Charlotte, who will, in her turn, blame Ari, because everything is Ari's fault. Does Ari know that? Does Ari know that? Ari knows it, okay. I feel like I also want to put some shading underneath the tiles. Like it is as if they were actually put in like this. I think that looks cute. I just remembered suggesting that the basement contrast the main floor. Yes. Yes, you said it should be completely different from the main floor. I remember taking that as that the upstairs floor should be really quaint and boring. Well, not boring, just like simple. Like nothing in this house screams cursed basement, right? Me? Ari? No, other Ari. We have two Aris. Also, hi Kestrel, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Gotta go make Jake Frost. Why? I hope you're doing well though. It's good to see you. Got me confused there. I can imagine that is confusing, yeah. Modern day Jack Frost. Let's go. I like it. Also, what do we want to do in the garden? Like, I don't really feel like... Well, maybe actually with this walkway around, this would be a good garden to fence in. Like, it is kind of a blue suburban home, so... we could just fence it in. But then, like, leave an opening as well. So that your Sims can walk around. I just realized, wait. It needs to go one out. There we go. And then we could do another opening there. Something like this, like your Sims could technically walk around this way. And they can also go out of the house this way. My full name is Ariel, so maybe we can have one Ari and one Ariel. Of course! I noticed it in the Discord, but then you like specifically mentioned your nickname being Ari, so I just figured I would just call you Ari. But we can go for Ariel as well, and then it is indeed more clear that it isn't as confusing for you. Then I'm going to set it up as a nickname for you, so I'm like 100% sure that I won't forget. Because otherwise I'm just going to continue saying Ari, because that's like in your username. But my computer doesn't do Sims plus Twitch at the same time. That is annoying, Celeste. Didn't send, but now the second one doesn't make sense. Never mind. I'm guessing that you wanted to say something about that you now also want to play Sims, or you want to do something in The Sims, but you can't do it at the same time. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well today. I'm gonna grab the same and maybe make like a little pathway. Oh, I didn't mean to zoom in that much. So it needs to be 3, I think. And then we need to continue like so. Because that, I feel like, oh, it's just not where I wanted, but I feel like this kind of naturally splits up the backyard. I just feel like these are now too close together, but if I just do 2, it's going to be too far apart. Okay, I feel like this is the distance that I was doing earlier. I should stick to the same distance everywhere, because then at least it's gonna make sense how they're spaced apart. Playing Sims and like to lurk while I play. Enjoy playing The Sims. If you want to tell us, feel free to let us know what you were up to in the game today, because I always love to hear from other Simmers, but I also completely get it if you just want to lurk and vibe. But welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. For some reason, I can't chat about preparing for the update. That is weird. Thank you, Elsa, for watering the plants. How are you doing? It's good to see you today. But yeah, preparing for the update, I need to do that too. Like, I need to back up all of my save files to make sure that I don't accidentally lose anything from like the Not So Berry challenge, this save file, or the Pack Legacy, because that would be painful in all situations. But also, I need to like, maybe I need to take this opportunity and actually download CurseForge and like get my main mods off CurseForge, because then I don't need to update those anymore. Hi Nora, welcome in. How are you doing today? It's really good to see you. You're doing okay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm doing good as well. Thank you for asking. Okay, if I space all of these just a little bit more so you don't really notice the difference. I feel like that looks pretty... No, I didn't mean to do that. That looks pretty cute. And then we can do like maybe some planters over here, maybe some plants over here, maybe a nice seating area over here, and then maybe a small pool or something over there. Thank you for the breather and thank you for the hydrate. Oh, those sounds are still broken. I'm just gonna quickly write myself a reminder. Okay, now let's do a breather. Also, hi Alia, welcome in. Some pets for me. And let me also take a sip. These stepping stones, I believe they are from the base game, but they come from the debug menu. A reminder, yeah. So, like we jokingly said that if I need a reminder, it's actually a reminder because Rosanna needs to be reminded. And we have a channel in like the moderators section of the Discord where I have like a chat with all the mods. They made a channel for me, or actually Sweetie made a channel for me called Reminders, because so often on stream something happens and they're like in mod chat, they write, oh, Rosanna, you need to remember to update this. And then I forget. So now they made a channel which is like literally called Reminders, and then we write what I need to do. And then once in a while I'm like, oh wait, let me check if there's anything I need to fix. And then as soon as I've done it, I can check it off in Discord. It's like, it is so useful. It is so heckin' useful because the channel doesn't contain anything else apart from shit I need to do. Trying to set up my 3rd generation, got half alien spellcaster and a spellcaster. Ooh, nice. I love that. Do you, I mean, based off your name, I'm guessing you love to play with occults, but do you always play with occults? And what is your favorite? Hi, Petra. Welcome in. How are you doing? I think there should be a picnic table on the right side there. Like over here? Or over here? I definitely want to do like a picnic table or some sort of a cute barbecue or grill or something. Also, why is this window moved? I don't think that window was supposed to be moved. I want to create a reminder command to add things in there. That would be so cool. I would love that. Okay, do you think you could do that? Like, is that difficult to do? Spellcaster is the strongest gameplay-wise, but I love aliens. That makes sense. That makes sense. I do think spellcasters, or like, I think vampires or spellcasters, like both have like the whole skill tree and stuff, which kind of makes it more interesting for gameplay. But I like Sixum a lot. Like the world, I like the alien world. I think it depends on the bot you use. Well, I think right about now we're using every bot in the universe. Because we're using Stream Elements, Flossabot, Mix It Up, we have all of them. Because apparently I cannot decide. I cannot make my decision on what bot I want to use for my stream. Because all of them have upsides and downsides. It just doesn't fit another one. So then I'm just going to space them out more evenly. Do I like it like that? I don't like it that it's so close over there. Hello, come on, don't jump up, please. I still need to fix that as well. I once saw a video. Apparently, do you know that like annoying things when you're zooming out? Like, let's say you're like this, and then you move backwards, and then your camera, like, moves up. You can apparently turn that off. You can adjust the settings of your camera doing that, but you have to go into, like, the script file of your game. But I saw someone do it on YouTube, and it was really easy. And you fix it once, and after that, your camera never does it again. I'm like, I need, like, this. Like, it zooms in without me wanting to, and you can just adjust it. I'm like, I need to do that. The literal only downside to Mix It Up is it being offline. Yep. And also the user face. user interface, the user face. I just forgot half of the word. Like, it's like the fact that it's offline and the user interface of the bot is like, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. No, I didn't mean to do that last one. There we go. That's kind of cute. But apart from that, I totally agree with you. Like, it can do basically everything. My user face is not terrible. I set the one from Mix It Up, not yours, Noah. I would never call your user face terrible. Your face is cute and adorable. I just write custom code. Are we gonna do bespoke work, sweetie? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that last one. There we go. Am I taking too much time doing the landscaping like this? Yes, potentially. Am I enjoying it? Yes, also. There goes my half alien was abducted and pregnant, whatever happened to consent. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are playing the Not So Berry Challenge over here as well. And in the first generation, you're a scientist, and the amount of times like that I just got abducted. I'm like, okay, I'll see you later, I guess. If you want an, ooh, nice. Okay, that's actually good to know. Nuts. Thank you for letting me know. Sims is weirder than I thought. Sims is definitely weird. Sims is very, very weird. I mean, I'm not sure how much gameplay you've seen over here, Rosannatxt. Like, I feel like you came into a lot of, like, in my building spree. But especially the gameplay in The Sims can get pretty weird. It can get pretty weird. Also, Samantha, thank you so much for watering the plants. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Hello? Can I get rid of, like, some of the train paint? There we go. I've never touched Mix It Up because I cannot install it on Mac. Really? Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. I'm doing okay. Had a decent day. I wore pink. I saw it. You looked so good, Petra. Hello, like that blazer? You looked chef's kiss. And later this day, I went to an optional course. My other classmates have to talk with that teacher about my bachelor that I'll have to write in year 3. And he accepted me and guided me what to do. And when I'm ready, contact him again because I managed to choose a pretty nice topic. Let's go. When do you start your 3rd year? Is it going to be September? Do you not like my name color? No, I think it's because your message was long. And then I'm just kind of like, sometimes the bot messages are a little bit long, so my brain just tends to skip. October. Oh, okay, so a little bit later. And do you have to do it for the full year? Like, how long is your, how long will it take? I recommend this build, not a Father Winter Prison. Yeah, and then just not elaborating. I like that. I like your way of thinking. No. I was gonna put that one over there. And then I want a similar one on the other side. It should just be like 0.3. I wish that I knew how to copy and paste it with Tool, but I keep forgetting the command for it. So I just do it again every time. I really need to look that up and like memorize it at some point. That would save me so much time. Okay, let's grab a little picnic table or something. We could do an actual picnic table. That could be kind of cute. Like so. And then maybe we can put a cute light on it. Like a little candle. I always think that looks adorable. And then I just realized that I didn't fix the foundation over here. There we go. And then we definitely need a grill as well. Like so, maybe? I think that's cute. Oh my god. Wait, since when does the sour candy have a text? I didn't know the sour candy had a text. I think most people just don't type anything. But you're always welcome to type. But I'm actually gonna grab my sour candy. This is the last one that I have of the Swedish one. The sour candy has a text for a long time, really? Did not notice at all. It was a pink one. It matched my sweater. I guess all the year, but I can see myself doing it in the last few months. Fair. And my face. It matched my face too, yeah. You have the other Swedish one, that's true. I still have the other Swedish one, but I feel like that one is less sour. This one is like the worst ever. I want to make it about verbal and non-verbal language and audio and ooh, that is a very interesting topic, Petra. Ah, I love that. I really love that. You know what? I'm just gonna grab 2. How do I grab like multiple like that? No. It should be 0.3. And then I feel like maybe we should end it with like this one. So it makes sense that there's an end over there. Just vibes. Thank you for just vibing, Molly. All the sounds are busted. Yep. Yeah, I know. It sucks. That's why I wrote myself a reminder. And thank you for redeeming the hi, I'm new. I always do a small little introduction of myself when someone redeems that. So hi, my name is Rosanna or Rosie. Or Ro, by the way, whichever you prefer. I use she, her pronouns. I'm from the Netherlands. I work part-time as a project manager, part-time as a content creator. Today we're doing some building in The Sims, but we might switch over to some Not So Berry towards the end of the stream. I also do play some occasional Minecraft over here, but we're mainly Sims because I'm obsessed with this game. And welcome in. And hi, Captain. Hello. I hope you're doing so well. I hope you're doing so well. It's really good to see you. You're such a nice streamer. Thank you. That is so sweet of you to say. I do my best. I do my best to be a nice streamer. I do have to say, like, obviously, normally I stream on Mondays. And this week I was in Germany for work, so I couldn't stream on the Monday. And I really missed it. I was like, on Monday night, I was like really sad. I was like, I can't hear about all of your weekends, but I miss you guys. Thank you for redeeming the hi, I'm new hollow. Are you new? Really? Are you sure? Hold down alt. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you. I just winged it, but it's good that you mention it because I just basically clicked any button. And if you ask me now, I wouldn't have remembered which one I clicked. I'm good, but most likely got a small fracture on one of my ribs. Yikes, that must hurt when you breathe. I hope it goes away very soon, or like away, like it heals very soon. But home again from work. How long do you have to stay home? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Is there a cooler? Oh, actually, yeah, we do have a cooler, I think. I always forget that we do. Apparently it's not in here. But I think we do have a cooler. Let me just look it up. One more tiny long message and then I'll keep it short. It's up. I was very distracted by the sour candy there. So he told me since the topic is very broad because he made all of them broad to help students find something they like, to not limit them, he told me to analyze some TV shows and see how they talk, the gestures, clothing, basically analyze their language, make a sketch, and then contact him. Ooh. I would love to hear what your findings are, Petra. I would love, love, love to hear that. I tend to forget that Rose is a nice streamer. For me, she's an amazing friend, sis. Sweetie. You're so sweet. I can't. What the heck? You can't say nice stuff like that. just out of nowhere. Breathing, coughing, and laughing does not hurt at all. Only when I put pressure on it. Okay, that's not too bad. That is honestly not too bad. In my head, it would really hurt to break your ribs. What else do... Oh, I know what I want to put here. I want to do like 2 more plant pots. Maybe even 3 and like size that one down. And then we can put some cute plants in it. Like that is gonna look so adorable, like some flowers. Like so. And so. And look. I like that. That looks really adorable. Most likely just minor fracture. Okay. Fair enough. Then it makes sense that it doesn't hurt too bad, but still. Yeah, I feel like they should be spaced out just a little bit more so you can actually see like the separate pots. I think that is cute. I like that. And then over here, I was thinking just maybe like a pool. Like in The Sims, all houses have pools, right? Actually, now that I see it, I think it needs to move over here. And then over here, we can do maybe some lounge chairs or something. Do I have those? I mean, I do know that I have lounge chairs. We're also going to use like a little bit cheaper ones because obviously it's a nice house, but it isn't like a super fancy home. A little side table in between would be nice though. And then maybe we can have a nice little plant on it. Because why not put a plant? Something like that. And he recommended me to check out on Cultural TV to see how they are doing now, because no one really cares much about them anymore. What is Cultural TV? Is that like a local thing? It happened at the gym, but I managed to complete the workout, so it's fine. I just have to take it easy on chest workouts going back to the gym tomorrow. Be careful, Captain. Be careful. Oh, wait. Was there a baby voice? I missed that. Thank you. I will have to speak like this for the coming minute, in case you guys are wondering why I sound like a moron. It's because Petra redeemed it. I feel like if I do the pool like this, it looks better in the total shape, but it also looks a little bit silly because then, like, how does one walk around it? So I think I'm just gonna keep it like this. But then we should definitely have something over here, because now that corner looks very silly and empty. Maybe we can do something like this? I don't know. Or is that weird? No, that actually looks very much out of place. Very much out of place. Marvin? Yes, I sound like a Marvin. Tomorrow I work out with personal trainer, so it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. They will keep an eye on you, make sure you don't hurt yourself again. Hi, Valentin. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing really well today. Hope you're doing really well. Cultural TV shows, they promote cultura and stuff like that. Oh, it makes sense. Okay. Now I understand. Oh, timer's up. I can speak normal again. I always feel so silly. Oh, actually. Do we like that or do we hate it? Like, it fits very perfectly there. It kind of... You are silly. That's the good part. I am very silly. Yeah. I like being silly. I'm just gonna leave it, and then in a while, I might come back to it and, like, think about it again. Whether I actually like it now that it's there. I should save, though. Because I haven't saved at all. Also, I just realized, I wanted to put a trash can on the back porch. But now that I think I should get rid of these two because otherwise it doesn't fit to have a little bench over here. And I kind of want that. Like a simple little bench. Could be really cute. And then maybe another plant. We can get like one of these, like the little orange tree. Although I kind of want to size that one up. Because it's always just like slightly too small. And also we need a mailbox. I don't have a mailbox yet. Let me just... Should I just put one in the front? Or does that feel super duper random? I feel like it feels a little bit random, but at the same time, I don't want to put it anywhere else. I might actually put some of these planters like in the front yard as well. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like this house is Lisa inspired. That's just because it is like a small house. But I do feel like it still. Not sure if Lisa agrees herself, but I feel like the house is Lisa inspired. A bit close to the pathway. I can move it out a little bit. Welcome back, Notable. Welcome back. Scale it down just a tad. Okay, I can scale it down. I was about to comment on why you have so many plants in your builds, but yeah. Yeah, I mean... It's kind of an obsession of mine. Maybe like this. Now it's also not so close to the pathway anymore because I scaled it down a bit. But it still has like that nice separation. We could also have like the bucket for water fights over here. I think that could fit nicely in this corner. And maybe like a football can be next to it. Yeah, I like that. We need a pile of water guns. I wish we had those, but like the bucket for water balloons kind of has the same vibe. Wait, there are people who don't put plants everywhere in their builds? Can you believe it? Also, we're gonna put the bike against... Because there always needs to be a bike in my builds. You should know that by now, and I feel like that's a perfect place for it. Hi, Nimsa! Welcome in! How are you doing? It is so good to see you. Actually, I think that this tree... I feel like... It should be like 1.4 or something. Although I'm afraid it is clipping, but as long as it is clipping in the roof, you don't see it on the inside. Okay, I think that's good. I think that is good. Everything is so fucking delayed because of snow. Next thing, my Amazon package. What did you order, though? That tree is now a hazard. Yep. Angry flip snow. How much, like, centimeters of snow that you get, sweetie? And also, I'm curious about your order, but obviously if you don't want to tell me because it's something personal, you don't have to. I'm just always very, nosy like that. I think this is the one that is supposed to go with that tile. Although I got this tile in like without the color, but now that I see this, I might actually get it with which one is the one? That one is the one with the yellow. Because then it matches like the wall. I think that's kind of cute. Although now I remember that this one, I wanted it with a yellow. I think those look better than the ones with the blue, to be honest. And then I like that we have the yellow over here, so that kind of matches. I think we got 25 centimeters in 1.5 hours. Holy shit, that's a lot. That is definitely a lot. No, nothing too personal. I ordered a stand mixer. Ooh, nice. That is pretty fancy. Also, did your monitor arms arrive? I just realized you ordered them last week, I think. And if you're done roganizing your workspace, I want to see it, of course. Enjoy food, Petra, enjoy. They did indeed arrive on Sunday. Have you installed them yet? Again, me being unreasonably nosy, but I'm so curious. I think there is this one wallpaper that came with Eco Living. This one. And I was thinking, maybe we could use this. Because it kind of, like, it brings in color, but not too much. But, like, enough that we can do it all the way around. And that it will match with the kitchen. Like, it will tie everything together nicely. Gotta go, might be back later. Of course, Elsa, of course. And hi, Vikings, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. It's good to see you. Especially if it's personal. Yep, that's me. I'm not even sorry about it. Also, I kind of want to do... We have it over here. I want to do that, but then this piece should actually stay closed off. There we go. Because then there's actually some support, which I think looks good. And then I kind of want to do the same over here. Like some support beams. Like the details, you know. Hi, Nayla. How are you doing? I was going to say, oh my god, I saw you this morning. But then I realized that I didn't say anything in your stream today, but I was like lurking your entire stream. I was just chilling, but I was working on things as well. So I didn't really chat or say hi or anything. And then I was like, oh, you have a lurk command. And then I didn't redeem it because I knew that as soon as you like acknowledged my presence, I was gonna chat a lot. And I was like, no, I need to fix my things and I need to do work. But I feel like I've seen you this morning. But how are you? Did you manage to, I didn't watch the last part of your stream because I started recording. Did you manage to get to the perfection that you wanted to get to? I also ordered adult toys. Hey, I mean, if you did, there's no judgment here. And also if you share, there's again, no judgment here. Hada!
Is it true you fainted?
Hello?
I mean, you actually fainted.
I hope you're doing really well. It's good to see you. That rug really tied the room together. I was thinking I'm not sure about the rug yet. Whether I want to keep it or whether I want to swap it out. Because I like it, but it also not. Does that make any sense? Probably not. Yes, of course, sweetie. Of course. Also, not to like make you send it earlier, but if you're on your couch, where on earth did you move your setup to that you can't take the snap from your couch, that you like need to leave your couch for it? Knowing your living room. Oh, you need lights on. Okay, that makes sense. Hi, dude. Love yous, Nayla. Need a smoothie? Yes, let's go, Captain. You're getting pets from Alia, from Pickup Notes, from Potter, from Sweetie, from Noah, from Applecha. Oh, big yawn. Big heart. I can turn one light over from over here. From Molly. Am I gonna get a kiss? No? Are you gonna purr into the mic again? Yeah. From Girl from Norway, from Rosannatxt, from Ellie. Nope, not enough light. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, now that I'm looking at the wallpaper again, I don't like it. Actually, I would go so far as saying that I hate it. But I like the idea of doing some sort of a feature wall. That's too much. I hate it. Dude, you cannot sit on my mouse. It doesn't work like that. Fine, I'll leave my couch then. Hi, Nice Crown. Welcome in. How are you doing? It is so good to see you. She just sat down on my hand. That is like using my mouse. How am I supposed to use my mouse when you do this, dude? That's just unreasonable. Maybe I could do like different colors. I do really like the texture on the eco-living wall. I think that's why I want to use it. Ooh, let's do stretchies. I don't know if I love or hate it, to be honest. You love her. You love her. Also from Mander. Also from Manders. Oh, big stretchy of the paws. Show them the toes. The little toe beans. That dude. No, I did get a kissy. She popped my balloon. I did not forget. I will never forget. Fair enough. Fair enough. She's now licking my hand in a way that it's impossible to use my mouse. Or is that too many wallpapers in one room? I feel like that potentially could work. And then we put like a painting over here. Ooh, has it been 2 hours already? That explains why I have to pee a little bit. That makes a lot of sense. I will go take a break in a hot minute, I promise. Also, she like gave me a kiss earlier and she touched my glasses. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I have some new friends that might come by. How long are you going to be on? I'm going to... My glasses are so gross. I'm going to be on for like at least another about like 1.5 to 2 hours. I wanted to take a break in a bit, but if you want to come over, you're always more than welcome. I can stay here and make sure that you guys are welcomed. But yeah, I have some stream time left for today. Toot is actually a timer. She's like, get up, mom. It's time for you to actually go do. Yeah, true. She's really good at that. Surfaces. I want to find... Like, I wish something like this, but then, like, narrow. But we don't really have that in the game, I think. We don't really have that in the game. That could be cute, but I think it's too close to the table. Plus a bonus pick. Okay, I wanna check it out now. Oh, that's looking fancy. Really nice. I like it. Also plant. Nice. I like it. I like plants. Also, have you been using the PC? How is it holding up? Oh, that's really cute, but it just like I would need to move the table over, I think. Which I could, like this could work still. And I kind of like that. It would make sense that you put something in that corner. It's just that this now frustrates me that it isn't centered. So I'm just gonna get rid of that and see if we have some like shelving unit that I can put there. That would make sense. I want to use that somewhere. Welcome back, Captain. Welcome back. I feel like this, but then maybe not with like the laundry supplies. Because that just feels a little bit odd to have above your dinner table. But like, that is kind of the vibe that I'm going for though. I'm just not sure, like we have this, but I feel like... Can I scale those up like just a little bit? Wait. I was just about to say the raid alert was so delayed. But hi, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Thank you for the raid. Hi. Thank you so much for deciding to come over here. I really appreciate it. Let me say hi to all of you. Also, my cat is here to welcome you guys in as well. Shasta, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream was nice. I see you've also been playing The Sims. What were you up to in The Sims? I would love to hear it. But Sika Gnooch, Goonch, I can speak. My brain really today is not working. It's like, it's been a whole day thing, but welcome in. Chris, welcome in. FPS Lounge, welcome in. The Lady Moon is welcome in. Kim Sims, welcome in. Hi. Anna, welcome in. Hi. Is it P Barbie? I hope I say that correctly. Welcome in. Hi. And of course yourself, Shasta, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming over here. Late to my own dang raid. I mean, let's be fair. Raids on Twitch have been so broken, so let's just blame Twitch for that, okay? Also, for those of you hanging out here before that raid, like, make sure to lift and drop your beautiful butt, like your round butt cheeks that are currently sat on that chair or couch or wherever you're sat, on the follow button that is currently floating above chat, because it's really easy. You just practice your squats. So broken, yep. We love finding new friends. You were in my recommended. I always love being recommended. I love your wall. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, I would love to hear what you were up to on stream. Like, were you game playing? Were you building today? I honestly would love to hear what you were up to. And for those of you that came with a raid that are new to the stream, I actually have a small little raid video. It is like a 1-minute quick introduction to me and my streams and my community that basically shows you better than I could ever explain with words what my streams and my community are like. So I would very much like to show that to you. And feel free to tell me in the meantime what you were up to, and then I'll be back in 1 minute. Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna, or Ro. I mostly play The Sims and Minecraft on stream. They're all dying or fainting by seeing the fire. What am I supposed to do? They're gonna die. Please sit on my shoulder. I said please sit on my shoulder and it did. I'm from the Netherlands, I have ADHD, I'm part of the LGBTQIA+ community, and I love raising money for charity that tends to come with incentives that I might regret afterwards. Oh my god! I cannot handle sour things and I tend to get caught in 4K saying very stupid things on camera. Lemon. Yummy. Wow. Can you show the butt? Oh, oops. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I have 2 cats named Toot and Sus who sometimes think that this is their stream and not mine. I'm a little bit distracted. She is so happy with herself. She's like, yeah, look at me being here. I am an absolute plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But if you need to practice some self-care like drop a lurk, stretch or hydrate, please make sure to do so because self-care is very, very sexy. That's a little raid video. I hope you guys like it. Love your accent. Where are you from? In the raid video, it's also said it, but I'm from the Netherlands. Very much a Dutchie. You were working on your 100 baby challenge, so stress. How far along are you in the 100 baby challenge, and how much do you feel that it's impending doom with the update coming out next week? Because I feel like either people have been like fully embracing the fact that they're just gonna do a 100 infants challenge, or they're trying to finish it before next week. Love the intro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, like I said in the raid video, if any one of you, especially you, Shasta, like, because you just did a stream, if you need to drop off, drop alert, take care of yourself, I completely understand it. I was actually about to take a small little break because I'm at like my midway stream mark as well. But before I do, I want to quickly show you what we've been up to, so you can kind of decide whether you want to stick along and hang out with us, or if you also need to take care of yourself and like drop off. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. But yeah, we were building. It's a cute little house. I've been doing this challenge. Also, let me quickly get rid of my tool. So you can, thank you for those follows as well, by the way. I really appreciate that. But we've been building this house. I have been doing this challenge that I made up myself, which is called the 100 Real The Sims Builds, where I'm trying to replicate 100 builds based like off floor plans or from like real houses or pictures or TV shows and like turn them into Sims builds. And today we are doing the house that you see in the top left corner. If you want to see more pictures of the house or like the floor plan, you can do ! today in chat and it will give you a link to a website that like has more information on the build. But it is this really cute little quaint house. But there is more to the story here because on the floor plan, it actually had a stair going down. And there was nothing on the website about what was at the stairs that were leading down. So there was like a mysterious basement. So we decided to make this like a really cute home. We were just working on the kitchen and, you know, kind of the layout. The layout is also based on the original floor plan. So you come in, you have like a living room, nice kitchen, etc. And it's this really simple, quaint house. Your ordinary, I don't know, like suburban, I would say. But then when you go downstairs, the person that lives here is slightly obsessed with Winterfest. And I'm doing a Let's Play on my YouTube where Father Winter actually stole from me. Don't ask me how that happened. So we decided to lock Father Winter in the basement because we don't really like him. And he is locked in here and the whole room downstairs is like Christmas vomited all over. And we have a little photo studio to take some spicy pictures of Father Winter. I just want to give the disclaimer that I am not the person who came up with all of these ideas. I just went with it. It was a combination of crazy ideas in chat that led to this very, very strange house. But yeah, that's one thing that I really love to do is I like to love to co-create with the community. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. But like, I love to co-create and just come up with crazy ideas together and then just work through them. So sometimes we come up like with really cute builds and sometimes, well, this happens. So yeah, that's what we were doing today. And we did the landscaping in the beginning of stream. So we did the whole outside and the backyard and stuff. And I just started working on the inside, trying to pick wallpapers and some decorations and stuff. So that's it. But feel free to hang out with us, like I said. But if any one of you needs to drop off or drop a lurk, I also completely understand. Like I said, I'm also gonna do a small break. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And thank you all for watering the plants as well. And for like joining the stream list. It's much appreciated. But yeah, I was also gonna do a break like right before you came in. Because like I said, I'm at my 2-hour stream mark and I have to pee and like get myself some new refreshments. But if you do decide to stay here over the break, feel free to check out how cute you are by doing !cute in chat. 86%. I'm not mad about that. And you can also check what is in the fridge for you today by doing !fridge. Butter. If anyone gets something that you can like bake in butter, let me know because maybe we can like collaborate. But also don't forget to grab yourself something to drink, to snack, to stretch. Use the restroom, all of those good things. And also, if you take medications or vitamins, this is your daily reminder to take them. And I will be back in about 5 minutes. Also, I will run some ads, but don't worry, you're not missing anything. I'm running them now because I'm not here. And then later on, you don't have to see them. See you in a bit. Hello. I am back. How was everyone's break? I hope you guys had a good break and that it was nice. I love this song so much. This is such a good song. I got myself some licorice. Although I shouldn't eat too much of this because I could eat this whole bag if I don't watch out. Sorry for the packaging ASMR. Just gonna grab a couple. Had a nice snack and made some coffee. That sounds like a really proper break. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Let's go. I think I want a different rug. Like, looking at it again, it's just not given. I feel like that might be too... I'm not mad about that. But also, I don't love it right away. We could also do something like this. Like, have the stacked rocks. I think this also comes in, like, this color swatch. Like, a little bit more muted. That could be cute. Or maybe this? No, then this works better. Do we like the contrast with the red, or do we prefer the more muted one? Like, obviously, I need to decorate the rest of this room, too. I think that will also make a really big difference. Now that I do this, I'm kind of like... What if I get the wide ones on these windows? That makes more sense than having two sets of curtains, I think. We need more decoration as well. This room is just too empty. Like, I think that's what I'm not liking. It's just there's not enough going on. Does that make sense? Like, it's just a little bit... It doesn't give, like, homey vibes yet. It's not... It doesn't feel like someone is living here. And we definitely need to fix that if the tree wouldn't be in the way. Oh, I accidentally grabbed the tree. Why is that clipping with my plant? Yeah, I think I like that. And then in that corner, I want another, like, bigger plant, I think. And we should have stuff on the wall here, too. Because I really like the green walls, but at the same time, they're a little bit bland. Like, even though it's a color, it's so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it properly. I hope you get what I mean. Like, it needs a painting. Do I like that one? No, I don't actually. Oh, wait a second. I really like these. That one could work so well. Like, the black is a nice contrast. I just realized now, by the way, why this corner is empty. Because I wanted to put a bookcase there. I just completely forgot. I hate that, like, this one is from the same set. It's matching. Like, the wood tones match. But it's just, it also has colors. Like, there is no plain wood swatch on this one. Like, why not? Doesn't make any sense. Now I feel like actually that one should go there. Nope, didn't mean to press that one. Drives you crazy, right? Because it's such a cute bookcase. Like, it could work really well if it matched. Like, why not? Just so silly. Oh, I just realized that's what we were working on. I'm not easily distracted. You are. I mean, I don't like that they repeat, but it is kind of what I'm going for. Thank you, Lurk Potta. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome back, Nayla. Welcome back. I'm eating licorice and it's getting, like, stuck to my teeth. I feel like I made a dumb decision to eat licorice on stream. Like, I didn't think that through now, did I? Yeah, these all actually stick to the surface, which is kind of annoying because I size them up, so sticking to the surface doesn't really work. I don't like that light. Why have I never seen that light? Or, like, have I never ever why have I never used that light? Also, Nayla, can you hear me now? Because earlier when you said you were here, I asked you something, but then you said that you couldn't hear me, but I'm still curious. The house is going well. We're decorating the uncursed part right now. And it is going pretty well. I'm trying to make it really homey. We need some flowers or something on the table. What did you ask? Well, I said when you came in, I said that I felt like I had already seen you today because I was lurking in your stream today. But then I didn't get to watch the end of the stream because I was recording and I was wondering if you reached the perfection level that you wanted to reach today. Because you came in, like, all prepared with your to-do list and everything, and I was really curious. Hi! Welcome in! Hello! Hi, Lika. Welcome in. Do you prefer Lika or Catsicle? Please feel free to let me know. But welcome in. Hi. Let me say hi to all of you. Also, I have to ask, are you a fellow Dutchie? I feel like that name is so Dutch. But welcome in. Let me say hi to all of you. Hi, Lika, of course. Luca. I read that very Dutch all of a sudden. Luke, welcome in. Heather, welcome in. Lona, welcome in. Hi. Also, I'm sorry, I'm eating licorice. So if you see, like, you wonder, I'm eating licorice. I'm Dutch. The name doesn't give it away. It does, but I love it. I'm a fellow Dutchie. Hi. We do speak English on the channel simply because a lot of my people watching don't speak Dutch, but hi. I love meeting fellow Dutchies, but how was your stream? What were you up to? I would absolutely love to hear it. For those of you that are hanging out here before the raid, make sure to lift your beautiful round butt and drop it on the follow button that is currently floating above chat. But can we also maybe get a shout out with, like, a link in it so that people can click it if they want to? But thank you so much. I would love to hear what you were up to on stream. So feel free to tell me. And for those of you that are new to the stream, hi, my name is Rosanna, or Rosie. I use she, her pronouns. I am a... Wow, my brain just did a little... I have ADHD. That's what you just saw over there. I'm also part of the LGBTQIA+ community. I play a lot of The Sims, but I also love some Minecraft, and today we're doing some building, but welcome in. Stream was fun. We were getting ready for infants with our evil scientist sim. I love this. That is so many mayhem and chaos in one sentence, and I'm here for it. Are you perhaps playing the Not So Berry, or do you just happen to play with an evil scientist? I tried seducing our Sim's ex-husband, but he said no. Oh no, that sounds like drama, and I'm here for it. I love it. I love it. That sounds fantastic. I'm glad you're having fun, though. Are you excited for the Infants update? Also, Nele, congratulations on becoming a palm tree in the Discord, excuse me. Hello. Thank you so much for spending that amount of time here that you got to redeem the palm tree roll for 10,000 points. I really appreciate that. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you. And also, by the way, for everyone who just came in with the raid, especially you, Like, if you need to like drop off, drop alert, take care of yourself, I completely understand. You just streamed, so it's important to eat, drink, stretch, sleep, anything you need to do. But if you want to hang out here with us, you are obviously more than welcome to do so. We are actually doing some building in The Sims. I can quickly show you guys. We are building 100 real to Sims builds. So basically we take an existing house and we try to turn it into a Sims house. We are on build number 4, so we just started. But the picture is in the top left corner. That's like the original build, and this is what we've made so far. And the house looks really cute on the outside and on the inside. Until you go into the basement. That's a little bit cursed. This person is obsessed with Father Winter and locked him in a basement. That's the general gist of the story. Of course, Resonance, of course. Did not reach 70%, but still ahead of Tub Top. Let's go. Let's go. Also, Hellcath, welcome to chat. Hi, you respect it? Thank you. And Yashi, welcome in. Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing so, so well. But what happened in the basement? Well, the idea was that on the original floor plan, there was a very unknown basement. Like, it didn't show anything of what they had in the basement. So I jokingly asked, what should we put in the basement? And only cursed ideas came up. So we made it very cursed. It is also not done yet. I feel like we need to do some more decoration. In like the middle part, especially. But I needed a break from the cursedness, so we did all of the landscaping on stream today. And we were just working on the living room. Who called me? Nayla did. She was bragging about being better in Stardew than you. You did a mod, Judy thing? What is happening? Did you assign the palm tree roll? Why is there a camera with lights? For spicy photo shoots of Father Winter, aka Santa Claus. For those of you who do not play The Sims. I wasn't joking when I said cursed. It's cozy, right? The house itself is really cozy. The basement is, questionable. And also, you're not playing the Not So Berry. It just happened to be a mad scientist. I like it. I like it. I'm excited but scared because I will definitely neglect them by accident. Same. I'm going to have a bunch of kids with attachment issues. Not even on purpose. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Yeah, Father Winter has an OnlyFans. Like, you know, in this day and age, buying presents for everyone comes in really expensive. So he needed to figure out a way to make some extra money. Is he all right with it? I would say that it is a working agreement. Like, he's not necessarily happy about it, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Also, he is locked up in the basement, so he doesn't really have a choice, but I think he's just taking it. Why the cell? Well, because he doesn't really want to be there. Maybe now he does, but originally, when it started, he definitely did not want to be there. Oh my god, Noah. Noah, no! Like, yes, but no. That's exactly what's happening, but... Don't need to explicitly state it like that. But yeah. I mean, I said it was a cursed build. I wasn't lying. Okay, that needs to be way more in the middle. No, like that is perfect. There we go. I think that's cute. I think that is like not overly decorated, yet cute kitchen. Also, I just realized we don't have a trash can yet. I always forget this. Literally always. We can put that here, and then maybe we can have like a dog feeding bowl or something. Yeah, we definitely need to change the bowl. But like over here? Those two work over there, I think. He's there for all of the naughty boys and girls too. I feel like all year round, Santa is like watching everyone to check if they're being naughty, but secretly he's just being naughty, you know? He's the one who's actually naughty. Also, that sounds so weird. It sounds very strange if you say he's watching everyone to see if they're naughty. Like, I don't think I ever want to think about that sentence again too much. I was looking for that one. Also, we can put some stuff on the desk. I think that could be nice. Maybe this could go next to the desk. We can have some headphones on the desk. I definitely should put a computer on the desk, by the way. Also, we can put like a bunch of stuff over here. I keep forgetting, but there's no door over here. So we can make like a full... How do you say that? Wardrobe in the hallway? Yeah, I think that one is the best color scheme-wise. I want that one in the bathroom later. Bedroom later. Same for that one. Oh, it needs to be on a specific object. Okay, I'll just place it there until I find something better. That is going into the bedroom. I want the cups in the kitchen. He's there to give you presents. Yep. That could go over there. Like, kind of like the dishes. Oh, I know what we are missing. I know. Wait, it's a coffee table. We're missing a coffee table, but I'm just gonna grab some things that I want to put on the coffee table. But that's what we're missing. How did I not see that before? I constantly felt like something was not right in the room. Like... something was missing. But also now that we add a table, I'm like doubting whether the rugs make sense. I feel like now they're too busy. We need something else. We need something that is more toned down. That is too much the color of the wall. Ooh, I like the soft pink. Okay, I'm not mad about this. This could be kind of cute. Hi, Mestro. Welcome in. How are you doing? Squirrels will sometimes adopt baby squirrels who've been abandoned by their parents. I love that. Oh no, Nayla. Oh no. Sorry, I'm doing some packaging ASMR because I'm getting myself 4 more candies. And then I'm gonna put it away and I'm not allowed to eat anymore. Because otherwise, I will eat the entire bag. Like, no joke. Because they're too good. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. It is so good to see you. I need to have... Hello? Surfaces. That's the one I was looking for. These ones. And then the coats. No, I want that one. There we go. That actually fits perfectly. I like it. We need a doormat. That's cute. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much for wanting to lurk. I appreciate it. The trip was good. Thank you for asking. It was really good. It was quite intense. Like a lot of information, a lot of new information, a lot of new faces, like people that I hadn't met before, or people that I've been working with over Teams for the past 2 years that I finally got to meet in real life, which was definitely interesting, but it was really good. Thank you for asking. I was glad to go home though. After 2 days, my brain was like ready to relax again. Also, hello Echo, hi. I hope you're doing so well. Did they have legs? Yeah, can you believe it? Can you believe it? I couldn't. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you. And thank you all for watering the plants. Also, by the way, I hope you're doing really well, Vanessa. I don't think I've asked you that, but I hope you are. It's good to see you, Sarah. I'm doing really well. I hope you are too. No, it was actually really funny because some of the people that are from the German office, I started working with over the pandemic because we had like a brand new tool implementation in 2020 and 2021, I think. And then some other German colleagues I actually met later on for another tool implementation and like other projects. But over the years, like over the past 3 years, I think I met, like digitally, met like 7 or 8 German colleagues. But usually we have the opportunity to meet each other like twice a year. Because people travel twice a year, like a lot. But like somehow it just didn't happen for the past 3 years, not just because of COVID, but also because of the most random reasons of people like just not being there on the same day, all of those things. So it's really nice to finally meet them. My brain has been mean to me today, so I decided to take a mental health day. I'm very, 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 very proud of you for recognizing that you needed a break, or like that your brain needed a break. Like you should really, really give yourself some credit for allowing yourself to take a mental health day, because there's definitely people who struggle with that, but allowing yourself the time to take care of yourself is super strong. So I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. And I hope you feel better soon. I'm so sorry to hear that your brain has been being poopy. That sucks. I unfortunately know the feeling, and it is really not nice. Actually, I feel like I want to see a part of the window. But I need this one. So I can place it in between. And connect the two parts. Why is one... Oh, that's because one of the... I would have never noticed that. One of the windows is actually... like slightly higher than the other one. There we go. Neglecting yourself, I would never. I don't think anyone of us would ever. I'm so lost in the conversation between Ellie and Mester, by the way. So if I don't respond, it's not because I'm ignoring you, just because I'm a little bit lost. That does really help, Sarah, yeah. If you have someone that, like, gives you that space when you need it and, like, understands it, makes a world of difference. Also, this is the master bedroom. I feel like, again, this is a relatively simple house. Like the people living here seem very ordinary. Like, nothing special seems to be up with them. Maybe I use that color over here because I did really like it. Exactly, until you find the basement. That's like their dark secret. But no one knows. Because they've been hiding it really well. I actually want the lighter wood bed because I think I like that more. In terms of looks. Maybe I just go for this. We definitely need a plant. Because, you know, there's just no way that I'm doing a room without one. I remember using this one so much because I loved it. And now I'm like, that's actually kind of an ugly plant. I'm also gonna need some clutter. Also, we need to pick a wallpaper. Maybe some, like, old pink could work. That is too pink. I mean, like a vintage pink. This, but then even more washed out. If that makes any sense. But I don't think we have that. But, like, what if we had one pink wall? And then we should put, like, the... oh, I know which one. Ooh. That could be good, too. But I was thinking the cherry blossom one. But this works, too, actually. I was thinking this one. But actually, I like that one more. Like, it's exactly the right vibe for this style that I'm going for. It's kind of like the sunset vibe. This room looks like a sunset. That's the idea. No, wait. I wanted to put this on the nightstand. They definitely need a dresser. I feel like that would be such a perfect dresser. Like, this is definitely one of those bedrooms that is just... like, it's just a bit simple. Like, not much is going on here. They were like, oh yeah, we really like... they picked this room from a magazine. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Like, they went to this shop and the salesman said, what would you like for your bedroom? And they were like, oh, you know, that looks lovely. The one with the sunset. And then that's what they went for. Hi, Bailey. Welcome in. How are you doing? It is really, really good to see you. Hi. Maybe I saw another one with the sunset. Like maybe that one can go above the bed. So I took a nap in stream and then closed stream, but forgot to turn it off again. So here I am. Hi, Robin. We definitely need something on this wall though, because that's just a sad wall right now. But I feel like putting another painting is a little bit overkill. Oh no, wait, they have like art from their kids. That is so cute. That's what we're doing. So these people have like 2 kids, maybe. And this is where like they have some art from the kids. And they could have an ottoman. Like over here. I always like that one, but I hate the colors that it comes in. Maybe I need to turn off pink if I don't want to see pink stuff. Well, actually, the pink could work, the lighter pink. And then maybe another plant over there. I feel like now that I put a plant over there, I should actually move this one. Like so. I have now found and named our planty baby, late and random, I know, but Azalea Anouk. Ooh. I love that. I love that it's like 2 names that start with the same letter. That's beautiful. I'm gonna add it to the Twitch baby channel. Wait, which number is it? Number 38. It is today, the 9th of March. Oh. I want to find like an appropriate emote, but I was like, oh, an azalea is like a tree. I wish I had like an azalea flower. Hee hee. Hello, Ellie. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing so well. Let's see if I can summon my wife. That worked. Okay, I put 2 really cute flowering emotes with it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm just now reading the news about the bridge that got stuck open. Seems like it got stuck for about 1.5 hours. This bridge is like 2 years old or something. Oh, that's painful. Yikes. That's painful. Of course, Robin, of course. But hi, Ellie. I hope you're doing really well. It's so good to see you. That's okay, Ellie. It is a cheer. It is like a happy cheer. It's really good to see you though. Aww. Christopher, you're so sweet. Also, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. It's so good to see you. And hi, Milou, welcome in. It is really good to see you too. How have you been? It's actually both tree and flower, like the potted ones. Yeah, that like I think the reason I know an azalea tree is like because it's the we have it in Minecraft. That's where I know most of my plants from these days, like actual plant names is Minecraft. But it has like pink flowers, so I added a little pink flower to it. Also, I just realized I don't think Jazzy actually picks a name. But we also had a baby today, right? I'm like, yeah, Jazzy and I also had a baby. I'm gonna I'm gonna add it to the reminders so I don't forget. Welcome back, Robin. Wait. In that video, there's people on the bridge? When it got stuck, when it opened, there were people on the bridge? Also, there's a lot of snow. You're afraid that you would be done sleeping too early, Robin. It lifts straight up. Oh my god. I would be so scared if I were on the bridge and it would just start lifting up. This is definitely a bathroom that needs, like a full bathtub. Maybe we could even do... I just realized. Of course, enjoy the shower. Enjoy, enjoy. Thank you for the lurk. Volvo has even put trucks on there for an ad. Of course they have. Why am I not surprised? Like, this is a pretty big bathroom. We could actually do like this. Like, there's a platform in the bathroom. And then there's like a step up. And then we can put a bathtub. And a shower. And then we can put like the one from Machino. No, I've not played Terraria, but you're definitely not the first one to suggest that I should, or like that I would potentially find it fun. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Nimsa. Thank you, thank you. Enough sleep. Let's wake up. Yeah, I get that. Have you played Terraria, Mesta? I needed to select a pack. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. But then I think it should be like... I need to sneeze as well. I'm sorry. Also funny how the CEO for the public transit company here got stuck on a bus for 3 hours. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. That is actually kind of funny. Thank you, Joshi. Thank you. Didn't know you could do a step up like that. I needed that when I was building my own house in The Sims. It is, well, I wouldn't say super recent, but they added it with the update for the Snowy Escape pack. That you could add platforms. So I think like 2 years back or something, but it hasn't always been in The Sims. So I know that especially people who have been like playing the game, but then hadn't played in a while. Like obviously if you don't keep 100% updated with the updates, you might actually miss stuff like that. But that's when they added it. What we call karma, a little bit, yeah. I've played over 300 hours. Okay, that's actually a decent amount. That is a decent amount. I've heard people compare it to like Stardew Valley, and something else. I can't exactly remember. Wait, does the Symptomates collection come with build buy items? It doesn't. Why does it show up here? Interesting. Oh no. Whew, the game was a little bit frozen. Let me save. Just the sheer stress immediately. I want to have the bath salt. I want to put that on something. I think I want to put a shelf or something. Like, I definitely want to have that one in the shower. And then I want to have that on like a little stool. I think I need a shelf because I also want to have this one and more bath salt. And then maybe the towels can be like hanging underneath the shelves. I think that could be really cute. I just need shelves then. Bathroom cluttered, like, let's get rid of that and then just grab these shelves. Like so, and then we can put all of this on there. Okay, we're gonna have to move the shelves up a little bit. There we go. Actually, maybe I just need one shelf. I think that might be enough. And then if I size that one down, it can still be like hanging underneath. And then I want the little stool. I know I've done this trick in like 2 of the homes that I've built now, but it's just so cute. I just need to find it. I think it is in bedside tables, actually. I always lose it. Wait, why can I not find it? Do I need to look it up like this again? Oh, wait. I just realized. It's actually, it's not a table. It's like a little, this is it. There we go. And then I want to make that like a little bit bigger. There we go. I think only the graphics of Stardew more like Minecraft gameplay. Okay. Okay. That's a good comparison. I remember you like comparing it to 2 games before, I think, or at least I think it was YouTuber. So I'm guessing that that was a comparison you made earlier as well. Okay, like a hanging plant over there. I think that's cute. Like, that's a cute corner in the bathroom. And then we can do like a sink. And maybe a little cabinet. And then the toilet can be over here, I think. Maybe not that toilet. Maybe just this regular one. Like, and then your Sims can walk over like this. Welcome back, Ellie. Welcome back. I love this bathroom, wall, and floor both. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Bailey. I appreciate that. I always like to decorate my bathrooms. I don't know why. It's just because I think it's because the room is relatively limited. Like, there's not too much. It's not a really big room. So it doesn't overwhelm me when I start it. And that's why I keep cluttering, because I'm like, oh, I still have some energy left to do more in this room. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. I'm not sure who would hang paintings in their bathroom, but these people apparently did. Also, we definitely need a toilet roll. And we also need the new plunger. Oh, and we also need the toothbrush. Like, I need to put that somewhere. Need to make sure to decorate that in a bit. Maybe the toothpaste could go as well. Maybe the comb. We'll figure out where to place all of those. Where is the plunger, though? There. Finally, we have a plunger. You have paintings in your bathroom, really? Well, I actually think it's pretty cool. It would probably worry me that they get water like in between the glass and the painting and that it would actually damage the painting. I think that's my main reason for saying who would get paintings in their bathroom, because I would be scared of that. If that makes any sense. Okay, so that one can go over there. That can go over there. I do want to change the color, I think. Then the toothpaste can go on the... Can go over there, I think. And then maybe the comb I'm not going to use because otherwise it's a little bit too full. But I like that. I think that's really cute. That's a cute bathroom. I am going to change out the light in the bathroom. Because that light is actually kind of in the way. And then I want to change this color. No, that's far too yellow. Okay, and then we have this one bedroom left for the kids. Or a kid. I was actually thinking maybe of doing a bunk bed. And then with like a normal bed and a toddler bed. Oh wait, there is a platform there, so it jumps up. That is just slightly annoying. A toddler bed. Oh yeah, wait, that one doesn't fit under there. But we have other toddler beds that should. Where are all the toddler beds? Oh, that's really cute. I definitely want that in the room. We have this one, but I know we have more. I cannot wait for the new pack. It's going to... That's what I was looking for, by the way. It's going to be so nice when we get the new cribs and stuff. Oh, I really love that one. That is cute. Oh, but the two pinks, no, that's too pink compared to like the parents' bedroom. Then we're gonna have like double pink. I think that goes too far. Oh, but that is cute. I like that. Do you post your builds on the gallery? I do, yes. When I'm not using CC. So when I'm doing my Not So Berry Challenge gameplay, I am actually using CC, so those houses are not uploaded. But these houses that I build for these challenges, I do actually upload. Also, hi Ellie, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Adding kid stuff to this build makes the basement that much creepier. Yeah. I'm like sorry, but not sorry. Like, I agree, but also... Hee hee. I love how aesthetic and perfect you put together the upstairs look. Yeah, exactly. I feel like upstairs it should look like a completely normal home. Like, you should not suspect anything weird going on in this house. I also want some cute kids wallpaper, by the way. I just realized. Do I want to do it like this? That's like cute and colorful, right? I like that. And then some cute curtains, like kid curtains. I really don't like the design of those. These, on the other hand, are perfect for a kid's room. Oh, with the blue even. Yes. I want that. So cute and colorful. The basement is very holly jolly. Yeah. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I just realized that I was putting way too many swatches in one room and that my brain cannot handle that. Because it's just, it doesn't go together and it has to match. That, on the other hand, is actually kind of cute. That works way better. And then maybe I just do like this. Like, keep it a little bit simple. Maybe that's actually better. And I know that this comes with like other swatches. Oh my god, the one with the caterpillar. Rupsje nooit genoeg. I don't know what it's called in English. But like the caterpillar that keeps eating. What does one call that in English? I know there is a name for it. Is it literally called the very hungry caterpillar? That's such a disappointment. I'm sorry. Our name is so much cooler. Fatterpillar. See? That was an opportunity there. I'm eating Aiki noodles, hot and spicy, but didn't thought it was spicy. Wait, what? You're making spicy noodles and you're surprised it's spicy? Hopefully the door will stay locked. Surprise, there's no door into the basement. Like, really, really spicy? Are you dying? Yeah, rupsje nooit genoeg. Sounds so much better. But I like Fatterpillar as well. We gotta child-proof the house. Gotta have like one of those little fences up on top of the stairs so that the kids can't pass. That's actually not a half bad idea. I wish we had... That would have been something that would have been cool to have. You know what we can do with the new pack coming out, though? Have you guys seen this? Like, there is going to be a new fencing option, which will actually be like, playpens. So you can put a fence around something, and then you can literally lock it for children, but adults can just walk in and out, but children will not be able to walk in and out. Like, how genius is that? Oh, that's cute. I like that. Now, I kind of want to go for the yellow swatch on this bed. And then maybe the green on this one, because then they kind of match with the rest of the room. I think that's really cute. Also, they come in here. They definitely need a wardrobe. I just realized they don't have one, but they need one. But like one of those that, like, I really like this one because it looks like a kid's thing. Especially if you grab the ones with like the symbols on it. That one with the little animals. I love that one so much. And then we could have like this, the mirror, but with like the flowers, like the kids one. That could go into the corner. And also there's a kid in this room too, so maybe we need a desk. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing really well today. Maybe that can go over here, and then maybe the desk can go against this wall. I just realized as well, by the way. There is still the makeup mirror over here instead of the... I'll just put that here for now, because I think I might want to put that in the kids' room. Or actually, maybe we can just get rid of that, because I want to buy a PC. I put that there as a placeholder, I just realized, but I just want a regular old computer. And then this desk is not going to have... We love Baby Jill, right? Yeah. We do. But let's get a kid's desk. Let's actually turn this so that it matches a little bit better. The blocks can actually be on the carpet or on the rug. And the chair, we can have like the little yellow heart chair. I think that's cute. They definitely need a light. Maybe we can have the little soccer light, although I don't really like that one too much. What kind of light fits for like the kid? I want a cute desk lamp for sure. Maybe the little robot lamp could be fun. And then I think we need a painting or something on top of this wall. Or like maybe some kids posters or something. Like maybe they're drawings, like so. I need to get up early for work. Of course. Thank you so much for hanging out. Good luck with work tomorrow. I hope that it goes very, very well. Thank you so much for wanting to hang out here. I really appreciate it. I think actually upstairs, the house is kind of done now. So I think we just need to finish the basement. And then I think the house is just done. Like, minus the basement. If you download this house, if you do decide to download this and play in it, you could technically just grab the basement and press delete. Like, if you want this house, or you can, like, press delete and put another basement, or decorate it, or, like, make it actually a functional basement, because the rest of the house is really nice. What on earth do we want to add to the basement? Well, it's just a little bit empty right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, or do you think it's ready? Do you guys feel like the basement is done? I just feel like this big part in the middle is just so empty, but maybe not. Maybe it's actually, maybe it is done. A small bar. That's exactly the idea that I needed. Yes. That is perfect. Yeah. A Christmas photo shoot. Yes. Yes. Very nicely put. This is a Christmas photo shoot. Yeah. Yeah, for Father Winter, who lives here in the basement in jail. Yeah. But I like it. I like a bar. Like to get some drinks. Look, there's even Christmas lights on the bar. Wait, this bar you cannot have any chairs, apparently? Well, I'm gonna add them anyways, but... You want to see cursed images that make me want to remove my Insta? Do I?
I can only show your synced photos. It doesn't look like you have an app named Insta. You can search for it in the App Store.
Anyway, is the word I was looking for. I mean, the heck happened there? My Apple Watch, Siri activated. Don't know why. But do I want to see those images? I'm not really sure. Basement going wild. Yeah. We're adding like this party vibes going on. Look, we can even add like a chandelier above the bar, like a Christmas chandelier. Beautiful. Honestly, I think this is perfect. Do we have like a Christmas painting? I bet we do. I remember grabbing one earlier. Like something Winterfesty? Must be there, right? Otherwise, having this big glass of wine could potentially also work really well behind a bar. Siri, Google how to save Christmas. If you don't want to remove Insta, then I think not. No, I prefer to keep Insta. Like, I might not be super active on my Insta, but I still feel like I kind of need it for, like, my streaming and stuff. And, like, my content creation career and things. I have a feeling, actually, that this bar was the last thing that it needed. Like, I think this is perfect now. The presents could be sat on top of the bar, by the way. I feel like that is perfect. There we go. It is definitely something. Do I feel bad? Maybe. Oh, that's better. I feel like with the... Yeah, now it blends in a little bit more. Like, the upstairs is so cute. Like, this is such a nice house. I would totally play in this house. You can play in this house with, like, a family of 4. It has everything you need. And then we have this. Yeah. I think we need to upload it. Are you guys ready? I quickly just turn off my shaders so it looks like, look at how cute it looks on the thumbnail as well. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate how much it looks like the picture in the top left corner? Like, yeah, there are some differences, but that worked out so well. I feel like that's a good explanation, right? This cute, quaint home is perfect for your Sims family. Whether it's 2 Sims who buy for the future or already a family of 3 or 4, this house has everything you need. It has a place for hobbies, doesn't mention which ones, family life, and a beautiful backyard. Looks beautiful. Looks quite interesting, but not half bad on the picture. Also, Fantasy, welcome to chat. Hi, the clicking is so soothing. I love, like, the sound of my keyboard as well. It's like, it's a very good click off my keyboard. That's why I love this one so much. It has a satisfying click, so I can see that. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that. But yeah. This is such a cute house. Like, if you do want to play in it, like I mentioned before, you can either just completely delete the basement, or you can just delete it and then draw a new room and repurpose it, obviously. There are not many skill building items in this house. Thank you for that follow. Thank you. I really appreciate it. There are not many skill building items in this house. So if you do want to play here, actually, I'd like get an easel or workout equipment. You could totally put that in the basement instead of like the weird Santa basement. I think the weird Santa basement was just making it for fun, but the rest of the house is actually really playable and cute. So I'm gonna say 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. The name is going to stay totally not Santa Chill though. Or you could use it for the intended purpose. I mean, you could try to do a rags to riches with just taking pictures of Santa. I feel like you would have to take some measures to actually keep him in the basement. But you could try. If any one of you decides to try, please update me on how this is going in the Sims chat in the Discord. Hi, Kara. Hello. For those of you that are not in the Discord, that's the link to our Discord. You're more than welcome to hang out with us. It's also where I update everyone on my schedule, in case you're wondering. But we have a Sims channel where we also chat about like updates coming out, or we can share mods and stuff. But yeah. If you do decide to play in this one, feel free to keep me updated. You got in as well, Kara. Oh my god, I saw Noah that too. You can travel together. How excited? Okay, well, I was gonna ask how excited are you, but then I saw your messages. I'm like, well, that's pretty excited. But I'm so excited for you. Congratulations. You're gonna, like, both of you are gonna ace it. You're gonna ace it. Have so much fun. That is so heckin' exciting. We're gonna slay. You are. I am so happy for the both of you, honestly. Also, I have so many notifications. My gallery just never connects. Like, it literally only connects whenever I upload something to the gallery. But I did want to show you guys this. I am really, 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 really close to 20,000 downloads on the gallery. Also, this is the previous 100 Real to Sims build that we did. Also turned out really cute. In case you want to download it. That's like number 2. Oh crap, I forgot to put the hashtag. This is the number 2 that we did. And what was number 1 again? I can't remember. Oh wait, I see it. Yeah, this was number 1. That one also had a pretty big basement. That was meant to be a Sims house, honestly. But I actually, here I used Rosannatxt 100 builds. Then here I swapped, I think. I didn't use a hashtag at all. Then over here, I used 100 Real to Sims. And over here, I didn't use a hashtag again. So there you go for consistency. House streams today, it's really good. We actually managed to finish the house with the Cursed Santa basement, which was my plan for today. But I managed to do it. Also, for those of you wondering, this house is actually, I do that from time to time. I make like a house that is completely empty. So you can furnish it yourself. This is quite a big home. This is like a big base game family home. So if the infant updates comes out next week and you actually want to play with it, but you're looking for a nice big family home and you don't want to build it yourself. I have a couple of these, but I think this is, like I have a couple completely base game, but I think this is the biggest one that I've built base game yet. And you can like just download it and furnish it yourself in case you want to. I hope this next dungeon looked well. See, I kept telling everyone that you came up with the idea, but no one believed me. Everyone kept saying that I had like some weird ideas all by myself. You're playing in that one. Wait, in which one, Pata? In this one or in a different one? It's a very jolly dungeon. Yes, it is. Dude. Hi. My cat is here to say hi. I was in a silly mood. Yep. Appreciate it. Hollow is giving you the first build from the challenge. Oh my god, I love that. Oh yeah, this was my terrible 10-minute build challenge. This is potentially the worst house I've ever built. Like, my previous 10-minute build challenges didn't go too well, but this one is actually really bad. Also, you're getting pets from Robin, from Hollow, from Kara, from Notable, from Applejaw, from Pickup Notes, from Ellie, from Noah, from Pata. Did you guys hear the purr? She was purring into the mic again. She's so silly. But yeah, I think actually looking at the time, I am not going to hop into the Not So Berry challenge anymore because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours and tomorrow I have quite a busy day coming up again. She literally sat on my wrist rest. Teeny tiny piece of my desk and she has to sit on it, of course, because it's soft and squishy. Your cat is also on your lap. Give your cat a big, big hug. His name is Thomas. Give Thomas a big hug from me. But yeah, I will actually be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna play with the Not So Berry challenge. And like I mentioned in the Discord, I really want to see if we can get to the, like, to a point in the story where we can get kids. Obviously Siri is going to have a really big family. So we could potentially have her have a baby as a teenager and then she can have like multiple children after. And then I think maybe the last one in the family is going to be the heir of the next generation. So the actual Plum generation. I was thinking maybe she could get like 2 to 3 kids. She needs to date 4 partners before she actually gets to marry. So I was thinking maybe like the bad boy that she's gonna meet in high school is like actually gonna get her pregnant. Like, and that's the first one that she's dating, like her first boyfriend. But I kind of want to get into the point where next week when we play with a Not So Berry challenge, she's actually pregnant with a baby. Because I really like the idea of having an infant on like the first stream that the infants update is out without having to go into like a whole new save and like create a new storyline and all of those. Like, I want to play with the save that we've been playing with for a while, so we're all like already into the story and we don't have to get into a new story, but we still play with the infants. So that's my plan for tomorrow. And then I think next week is just going to be gameplay, because we're gonna, on Monday, play some more Not So Berry. Wednesday, infant update, play with a Not So Berry. Friday, new pack growing together, play with a Not So Berry. So next week is probably just going to be Not So Berry challenge and gameplay, and then we can start a brand new 100 Real to Sims build in the week after, and I might do a little bit of a bigger build again. Or a modern one, because I feel like the builds that we've done so far... Hi, Sakina! Welcome in! Hello! Hi! Thank you so much for the raid! I really appreciate that! Hello, hello! Thank you for that raid. How was your stream? You were playing some Phasmo. How was your Phasmo? I hope that you had a lovely time on stream. Rockabilly, Dev Taurus, and Sakina, of course, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Also, Tony, text your mom. Let's just do it. But thank you so much for that raid. If anyone hanging out here doesn't know Sakina yet, you just switched your scene. Wait, you're quite far behind. If I just switched my scene. I was actually ending stream in a bit, yeah. I was ending stream in a bit, but I wanna hear how your stream is, or like was, because I would love to hear it. But for those of you that came with the raid that are like brand new, my name is Rosanna, or Rosie. I use she, her pronouns. I play a lot of The Sims over here, and today we're doing some builds. We were just chatting about that. Tomorrow we're gonna do some gameplay. So you're always welcome to stick around for like tomorrow and then see me play some Sims. But yeah, I was thinking if maybe we can go on a little raid train. I always end around this time, Sakina. I always end around this time. Usually when I raid, I always like check how long someone's been streaming.
He just wanted to say thank you. He found your stream by accident and have enjoyed it to the fullest with a big smile on my face ever since.
What the heck? Ariella, thank you so much for what the holy butts getting the merch. Thank you so much for wanting to get the merch. I really genuinely appreciate that. Holy heckies. Please enjoy wearing all of it. I saw you got multiple items, so I'm guessing there's some wearables, but also like the stickers or maybe the cups or anything that you got. Please enjoy them. Thank you so much for wanting to support me that way. That is above and beyond. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Holy shit. I'm always like a little bit flabbergasted when someone wants to buy the merch. I'm like, what? That's so cool. Thank you so much for wanting to support my stream that way. I genuinely really appreciate it. You're gonna look amazing in the merch. I'm like 1000% sure. Thank you so much. But yeah, we can do a little raid train if that's okay with you guys. Like, we can send the love over to someone and then you can just come with Sakina and you can like use your own raid message as well so that people know that we did a little double raid. If that is okay. Also, why am I so orange? Have I been so orange the entire stream? It's gonna get worse now first. Yeah, I was orange the entire stream. Thank you, Tup, for a link for the Discord. If anyone here wants to hang out with us outside of stream hours or wants to keep updated with like when I stream or what I stream, feel free to join the Discord. We would absolutely love to have you there. And also, if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, I'm like really active on YouTube and on TikTok for The Sims. So like if you like my Sims content, that's where you can follow. But also I post on Twitter. So you can follow me there too. Tooth is like so much in the way. She doesn't know what she wants. But feel free, if you want to join us for the raid, to copy one of the raid messages. If you're sub to the channel, you can use the one with the little butt planties or the one with the hugs. Whichever you prefer. I'm also going to copy it myself. And then if you are not sub to the channel, you can actually use the one with the little leaves. And let's see where we're gonna go today. Ooh, so many cute people live. I actually think I know where I want to go. I know where I want to go. Nayla! Wait, Tub! Like, it says Nayla. I'm like, oh, Nayla. And then I look and I'm like, wait. Tub, thank you so much for gifting a 3-month sub to Nayla. What the heck? Holy butts. Holy butts. Thank you so, so much. I really, really appreciate that. That is so, so kind. Thank you so, so very much for welcoming Nayla back into the jungle. Nayla, please enjoy your badge, your emotes, and your ad-free viewing for a whole month. Thank you so much. We're actually gonna go over to Isla because Isla recently made partner. Her name used to be Isla Van, but I think now that she's partner, she was able to change it, which is pretty cool. Isla is absolutely wonderful. A fellow Dutchie, by the way, and is also playing The Sims. She's doing the 100 baby challenge. You will absolutely love her. She recently made partner, so let's make sure. It was like a few weeks back, but let's make sure to bring our best vibes and our best behaviors. Let me see if I do this, if it's actually going to raid. Yes, it's going to rate the proper channel. Can we get also like a simple shout out for Isla? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because sometimes the raids on Twitch are a little bit broken and it doesn't work. So if you do want to come with us on the raid and you do not see the raid overlay or you don't get taken automatically, you can click the link that was just posted in chat, because that way you can like still come with the raid. Sometimes it's just a little bit broken, so we do this as like a workaround. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you had a great time. I had a very great time. I can speak, I promise. I will be back tomorrow with some Not So Berry, and I hope you had a great time. I will see you in the Discord if you want to hang out there. And otherwise, have a great and wonderful rest of your time zone. Bye. Love you.